Hello, hello, and welcome back to Shadow Space. We got a wonderful new UI. Oh, hang on. Why is the UI?
I'm fine.
Hang on. The UI is not showing a thing.
We had a wonderful new. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, he had. Never mind. Fuck it. Who cares?
There you go.
Well.
Hang on. I see what the problem is. Give me 2 seconds.
Monetization was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. Hang on. I messed up a thing. There we go. Now the UI is showing everybody. Woo! Yay! We got the UI with all the crew members visible on it.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Which if I just yeah, I've changed how the visual is set up for the UI and all of that. So hang on, now if I do this, I could just go ahead and say, remove the. Oh shit! Hang on.
You got this. You got this, Ollie. You can do it.
So here we
I
go.
believe in you.
Hey, hang on.
You okay?
I'm a professional.
Hello? I got concerned for a second. What was going on? I was like, what?
I've already lost my mind.
Hang on. I'm trying to get clean pulls of everyone's sprites to just line
This is
up.
exactly what Barbara sounds like in customs when she's taking off her arm.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Hang on, give me a second.
So, question.
I'm a lefty.
Did Barbara lose her hand through by natural means? Or did she... Also, I just realized my music's a little loud. Hang
I
on.
don't know. If you call a giant fucking centipede,
Okay.
chomping it off a natural means.
I was basically
then
wondering
yes.
if she chopped it off herself, which now I have my answer.
Why would she chop it off herself?
To get a
You
cool
know-
robot hand.
Honestly, you know, that's actually a really good question, Brian. I don't blame you for asking it. But no, this was not one of Barbara's brilliant schemes.
I'm just... Oh man, imagine she just like one day was like, what if I cut off my arm and see what happens? What
As you
can
do.
I get out of this? Oh boy. If it was cyberpunk, hopefully she would not get cyberpsychosis.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being called for dinner.
Oh, shoot.
Well, fuck.
Are you gonna be gone long?
It shouldn't be for too long.
Wow, amazing. I'm like Nostradamus. How did I know that was gonna happen?
It's a very easy prediction.
Okay, I was about to introduce the whole crew, but, Also,
Technical difficulty, guys.
Quick,
Technical
introduce yourself first.
My name is President Dr. Gregelstein I, and I play the wondrous character Max Field.
Good job.
yes.
Okay.
Quality content. I'm doing a good job as a game master this week. I apologize to viewers and players. Yes,
I'm Tristan. And
Greg,
I'll be
the
playing
one,
the part of Barbara.
Greg's the one playing, fucking Max right here, yes, and Tristan playing Barbara. Seth, Veneer,
Yeah, no, I'm here. Hello. Hi.
and
Hi,
yes,
I am Veneer, and I play Seth.
yes,
Hello.
and then we have Doodle as Hopper.
Hello, the name's Doodle. I am here.
And then Jude has Jade as the wonderful Torian. Jude is playing Torian.
Hey, Jude.
Hello, I'm Jade 95% of the time, Jude 5% of the time now, I guess, and I'm playing Torian.
And keep an eye out for the invisible silent taxidermist in the background, you eagle-eyed fans.
I'm sorry.
What?
Is that a reference to something?
He's been in every episode. Delphire.
What? I'm confused.
And
All right,
it's
I'm
gonna be
leave
so
now.
sad when he
Bye.
finds out Corey's
I love
fucking
non
fraud.
I love
That
non
joke didn't
sequitur.
land.
I love non sequitur humor.
It's a joke because this is an audio thing, and you can't see invisible people in an audio medium. That's the joke.
Very good joke. Very funny.
I'm laughing.
But yes,
I keep
Yes.
so when we left off, so let's quickly take a little bit of. I'm good. I'm a good game master.
Yes.
We're 5 minutes in.
You need to download the app.
So you were all in the dome city of Athens when we left off.
Yes.
Hang on, let me.
Also, I realized that in the stream I don't see the sheets.
Try and reblog the thing. Reload the page.
I'm gonna go do that right now.
Because sometimes if you had the page open before the stream began, it doesn't start showing you the stream once it goes live.
Damn.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you were in the city of Athens, and you want to go to one of the neighboring cities. The city of notes. The city of Bibbl. Yes, that is
Bibbl?
its name.
The Holy Bibbl?
The Holy Bibbl?
The Holly?
It is no. Connections to the Bible is not intended. It's just a name.
You called it the Bibbl. You knew what was coming.
I really didn't. Okay, hang on. Let me just change the name of this city. You know, hang on. Let the players name this city.
I like the Bibbl though.
Bibbl City.
God damn it, fuck. So, you could just fly out of Athens and then to Bibbl. But that you have 800 people to transport.
Oh my god, it really is the fucking story of Moses
true.
right now.
That's true.
Oh no.
Look what you did.
I can't believe it. I can't wait for Barbara to part the sea right now.
I can't wait either. It's gonna be so good.
Okay, we're gonna have to
Hang on.
follow. We should take 10 of them.
What?
And we're gonna have to get an itinerary of rules and things to follow. We'll have to make 10 of them.
Oh, you're right.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm parting the Red Sea.
Are you? Oh my god, we're actually doing this.
That's black, you dumb. Oh.
I know.
the Bibbl stream.
I'm sorry, I'm very stupid right now. I apologize, everybody.
No, I like
yeah.
that. I like
So you're going to the neighboring city, though.
Yes.
Bibbl.
Yeah.
Now, since you can't really fly all 800 of them in your little ship, you are going to be passing through the old, disused metro systems that had once connected all of the cities. This metro system was made by the... Hang on, I have it here in my notes. It was the Caballus company. a defunct transportation company, which is also the company that made the Roach-class ships. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
I'm listening.
The-
Were you waiting for us to interrupt you?
Oh, I don't know. I was waiting for a response.
Wow.
Also, hello, lightning flash in chat. But yes, so. God, I just want to apologize to the viewers. I've come into today's recording session with a fucking energy. My birthday may or may not have been recently, and I may or may not have received some stuff that I may or may not have used the previous night, and may or may not still be feeling the effects of. That I'll leave it at that.
Can't believe it.
Drugs.
Ixnay on the Ugsnay, I'm trying to be monetized, because I can do that now, kind of.
Nugs.
Yes, nugs.
Oh my God,
I was eating chicken
nugs.
nuggets last night.
Oh.
Was it the dinosaur?
What were you
thing?
thinking?
Won't you get down?
But yes, sorry. When we left off, you had all been crossing the city. You had a random encounter with a preacher who was preaching about the faith of the prophet Darwin. And now you all make your way to the old derelict metro system at the edge of the city. Going down through built into the side of the dome. It's just a big arch with a image of a running horse engulfed in fire over it. The symbol of the company that had made it, or made these systems.
Trojan.
Nope, not Trojan. It was the Calbus. Hang on, I was just looking at my notes. The Caballus. The Caballus company had made these tunnels that connected all of the cities on Charon back in the day. Their entire visual aesthetic is a sort of what's the way to word it? Like an art deco meets sci-fi aesthetic. So like lots of decorative sharp angled metal, but also like fluorescent lighting running through all of that. Where there had once been ticket booth systems set up, they've all been like ripped apart and torn from the ground in order to allow people to enter these tunnels freely if they want to. As you walk into the station, you would see that there's been a large airlock system of sorts created here over the entrance to the tunnel, basically making it so that if these poorly maintained tunnels broke open, it wouldn't mean the end of the city. When you enter the lobby area, additionally, it's like you have to go through a staircase to go to about a story underground. And as you all approach the giant airlock doors, it only takes a minor bit of interactions with the computers next to it to open up the first set of doors, usher in as many of your people as you can, close the door, and then let them into the tunnels. All in all, trying to do this with all 800 takes quite some time because the airlock is only big enough to fit about 25-ish people. But eventually
Unless you run it.
What?
Unless you run it.
What do you mean, unless you run it?
Until everyone start running.
That won't work. It's not.
That would just make the whole thing collapse.
It's an airlock mechanism. There's two doors and only one can be open at a time. But eventually you all find yourself in the old subway tunnels. The old tubing of what had once been a pneumatically powered transportation system broken open and abandoned and disused. And with that, you all begin to lead all 800 of the Geno soldiers through the narrow metro tunnels. Any conversations you all want to have?
I was playing the Prince of Egypt song.
I've not watched The Prince of Egypt in years. Fun fact, that was made by DreamWorks, who took the creation of Prince of Egypt very, very, very seriously. To the point where if they caught anyone slacking, they would move them off that project to what they believed was the much less good, the one that would probably fail, the experimental film Shrek. This is referred to internally in the office as getting Shrek'd.
Oh god.
And somehow that movie was a success.
And Prince of Egypt only did okay. I mean,
It was
clearly there's only one true god and he has layers.
Listen,
Is this what we're talking about in the tunnel?
yeah.
We're the ones talking about Shrek.
Because that sounds right. It's like maybe Shrek is like the last religion that still exists,
Oh no.
and we have no idea that we're recreating the Old Testament.
Jesus. Yeah.
No, he's the New Testament.
I'm just saying, I wish Prince of Egypt had done better at the box office.
Tori has some strong opinions on DreamWorks films.
Torian's the only one who remembers those.
Everyone else is like, what the fuck is that?
Jeez. But yeah,
Look, all I know is that teamwork is what makes DreamWorks.
for real,
Dreams work.
was there any group conversations that wanted to be had before we move on to the, you know, what's next?
Also, out of character, shouldn't I have 5 stars for buying food for everyone?
Oh, that's right, you were supposed to hang on to 5 of them. Right, thank you for reminding me. Give me a second.
Can I put a star and a hat on you?
I'm a wizard now.
The
Yay!
wizard.
But I'm just
1,
Harry Hagrid.
2. You're a hairy wizard.
Don't you? There's no room
And
for
hang on,
you.
there was other star points that I wanted to reward. So everybody who's drawn artwork, can you throw your artwork over into the Gas Network art channel so that viewers can see it?
What?
A bunch of you have drawn artwork since the last episode. Can everybody throw the art they've drawn over into the Gas Network's art chat?
Oh,
Unfortunately, my PC still has no internet access.
Shoot.
Okay, sure I will.
Hang on, I'm
'Cause
trying
everybody
to
wants to see my art.
scroll up and find the art so I can show it on the video.
I guess I could
All
post
art
mine.
made in Byhopper is in her tag.
Where
I
is
have
the...
nothing new.
There we go. There's the group. I found. All right, I'm gonna start scrolling through the group art now. Hang on.
Oh, sorry. I did have some water. I was choking on noodles like 3 times, and I was like, I'm gonna just die.
You were chugging on yourself?
Yes.
Doodle. Fuck. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I was choking on my existence.
Oh no, my.
That is too much.
I posted that way before.
There we
You're
go. So
like,
yeah,
that's Guardians of Guardians.
there's this image.
Oh.
There's this image. I love the Kermit nose. This,
nose.
which I don't have a good way to show the whole thing, but it's Barbara fawning over him. And then this one.
Yeah, that's Barbara.
Yeah, Hopper. This is lost
is
cause.
that yonder? Is that yonder a Barbara?
Hang on. Was there more? There was this.
What other
Wonderful
ones there?
art of Max.
Sorry.
Hang on, give me a
Jesus.
second. I need
Good
to.
question. That's a good question though. If I made her a yandere, I forgot.
If you made who a yandere?
Barbara,
Oh,
there's a big picture.
I think. That's all of the art that's been drawn since last session, right?
No, there is. Wasn't there one that Tristan did? Or
Yeah, I
hang on.
posted it in gas under art.
Oh, okay, hang on,
You
give me
know,
a second.
where you told me to post it.
Like a good boy.
I'm sorry, I'm of the baddest of boys.
Hang
That's
on.
true.
I'm
the
unlawful.
boys.
I'm
Unlawful.
unlawful.
Are you
You-
really awful?
I'm chaotic.
I'm chaotic lawful. Wait, what? That's not a
Chaotic lawful? How does that work?
You
I'm
follow
a
a code of
chaotic-
you follow a code of laws, but nobody knows it but you.
I'm a chaotic waffle.
Chaotic waffle.
I pour syrup on you and chocolate chips.
Whoa! Slow down there.
Hello? No.
Okay, guess pulls out the whipping cream for veneer.
Alright, post it over in our Discord. Here is Barbara's drawing of Hopper.
You mean Tristan's drawing of Hopper?
Yes, Tristan's drawing of Hopper.
I can't believe Tristan became Barbara. Crazy. He's now Barbie.
This is.
You're the one who
this
said you were a
is-
method actor.
This is Hopper. I was kidding.
I mean, that's
hate
what you
method
said when you were writing.
Barbara said she was a method actor, not me.
Hello?
Get it straight.
I prefer to get it gay.
No.
Gay crazy.
I thought you got it by curious.
No, he's like.
There's no curiosity here. I
Are you
suck dick
43?
and pussy.
Are you
Listen.
40%?
I have a block of cheese and I will use it as a lethal weapon
So-
against the DM.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, hang on, let me update. Hang on, it's gonna show the change.
Well,
There we go.
anyways,
Everyone's star points are represented now. Yeah.
I love it.
Yay!
Anyway, God, fucking.
That art piece was of Hopper seeing Shadow Space for the first time without going all fax machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, there was no particular interactions y'all want to have in the tunnels. Back on that track.
No, we're talking about DreamWorks.
We had plenty of time to talk.
Eventually, as you're all making your way through the tunnels, you come across a
Secret tunnel.
or you would see a procession of people making their way through the tunnels.
What?
Another procession.
What's a procession? Please, I am dumb.
A group of people walking in your direction.
Why do
Oh
you have this?
no! How are we gonna get past them?
We just walk right through.
We'll have to fight them.
The tunnels,
Just
by the
walk
way,
right through them.
the tunnels are very, very wide. They were wide enough to have multiple pneumatic people movers inside of them.
We have like
People
8,000 people.
All right,
Yeah,
though.
so you do kind of bottleneck things a little bit. But
Okay.
are you all gonna try and stealth with your 800 people, or what's the plan?
Can I roll perception? Why would we stealth?
Well, I just want to know how you react to the fact that you see a group of people up ahead and you don't know what their intentions are or what they're doing.
I roll perception.
We're all insight.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, insight would
Yeah.
be better.
I roll insightful perception.
Do any of you have any stats that would help with that?
I have telescopic vision.
I have multi eyes. I don't know if that counts.
I'll make both those apply dice.
It means you're a nerd.
I have
do you
genetically
mean?
engineered eyes that can see in the dark and stuff.
Alright, there's another point. It is very dimly lit in these tunnels, by the way, because there's not much electricity being fed into them.
Okay, I could use my headlight vision to
Alright.
illuminate them to help everyone see.
And you're all
It's
working
like blind inside a tunnel.
That's only if he has his eye beams on.
The car now, and just turn on your high beams and just blind the fuck out of them. It's fine. Keep moving forward. Just
So,
honk, beep, beep,
As a
motherfucker.
group, you got
Brian,
1, 2, 3, 4,
transform and
5,
roll
6,
out.
7, 8, 9, 10 successes and 1 crashing failure, so a total success range of 9.
Get out of here. Oh,
You see the group of
Mochi's-
people moving in your direction are all wearing some like black robes with hoods, and all are holding red lights.
Oh no, it's Sith.
What?
it's a Sith. It's the Sith.
What's it?
It's the Sith because they're wearing black robes and carrying red lights.
It's a Star Wars reference. man.
Yeah, they're
They
all
came from Star Wars Celebration.
they're all
Even
moving
worse,
in.
they're Star Wars fans.
They're all moving in your guys' direction. You can't quite get a read of them. Like I said, they're in black robes carrying little red lights. Well, actually, a 9. They do not seem to be super dangerous people. They don't seem to be armed or anything like that.
Okay. I don't see anything. They just seem to be just lighting the way.
Okay.
Very well. Well, suppose we should keep on moving.
So you would continue toward the people.
Well, I would say past the people.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
that requires you to go toward them.
Seth is gonna go around the people.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
I assume like we're all like banking to the right, to
Yeah.
our right side of the tunnel, while they bank to their right.
Yeah,
Do we do like that weird thing where we try to step out of each other's way, but we're stepping in the same direction?
but you do it with all 800 of you. You get to so as you get closer, they're like, oh, hello. Oh my, there's quite a lot of you. As their group is maybe about 12 people. Are you all heading to Bibbl?
Yes.
Sorry, who are you?
We're,
Sorry, who are you?
we are just a procession of travelers.
I see.
Bibbl's the town at the other end of this tunnel.
Oh, thank you.
It's... I'd be careful going there. There's been a lot of infighting in that region.
Hmm?
2 different unionist circles have risen up and begun fighting each other. Many of the mega corporations have chosen to abandon the city until the fighting plays itself out.
I see.
They glance over at you, Barbara, and they're like, or you're at Barbara and Seth, and they say, you two may want to be especially careful. And with that, they're gonna start continuing by.
Wait. You can't pretend to. Well, why?
What do you mean by that?
The group's fighting. They are some of the group's fighting are transhumanists.
Oh. So
One-
they're racist.
One group believes in cybernetic superiority, the other in splicer superiority.
Hopper recalls a moment like this before. Oh no. Hold on.
I see. So again, racist. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, they
We'll
are
be
quite good
fine.
at racing. You are correct.
No.
Well, why don't you just race on out of here then?
Thank you for the forewarning. We will take great caution when entering. Safe travels to you all.
Thank you. And they all carry on. And with that, you all shuffle through. And eventually...
Devour my cat.
What?
I translate the whole thing to Trampy and ask him if he's okay with all of the soldiers moving forward.
Oh. They would acknowledge, maybe we should be a little careful with moving forward if there's a group of people who are against splicing and they are splicing creations. If you want, they can hold back in the tunnels and wait until you give them an all clear, or they can go into the town with you.
Yeah, if you think that's safer, Trampy, unless you just want to come with us and you can give the all clear to your people.
I'm gonna give you a star point for the. Hang on.
I swear, Barbara's voice is getting deeper and deeper with every episode.
It's all because of that one night stand.
That's a
Maybe.
good question.
It's all because of that thing that you keep next to that one thing that you keep next to your bed. That one night stand.
Lamp.
Anyway, the fucking stupid. Oh. So yeah, Trampy can come with you guys while the rest stay behind and wait signal. Is that how you guys want to do it?
That's how Barbara wants to do it.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Hopper
So-
has no negatives.
I'm gonna quickly go over party capacity stuff. An exception is being made for the 800 splicers because you're not exactly leading them. But in combat, your group can effectively lead 2 NPC companions by default. If you want to get more than that, you'll need to get a leadership, like invest level ups into a leadership skill in order to be able to command more people. Now, I will say, Barbara, alright, hang on. Does somebody else have the sexy trait, or is it just Barbara?
I'm attractive.
So the two of you are able to have an additional companion so long as that companion is physically attracted to you. Meaning you guys can effectively lead up to 4 NPCs in combat. So long as someone wants to sleep with you guys. The attractive trait grants you extra traits. Similarly,
I look up at Trampy.
if you had a robotics expertise trait, you could have an additional robotic companion. If you had an animal expertise trait, an additional animal companion, etc., etc. What were you gonna say? You look up at Trampy and what?
After you said, if you have sex appeal, you can have someone who's, like, attracted to you, like, follow you, and I look up at Trampy a little bit concerned.
Don't worry, he only has testicles, no dick. No dick, only balls.
Ooh, just friends.
So, with that, the 5 of you and Trampy make your way into the city of Bibbl.
Hey!
Hello. You got here just as they all
established-
arrived in the tunnels.
We met a dozen Sith, and Barbara is in Trampy's friend zone, so that's cool.
So,
It's my friend, maybe.
you all make your... you got... just so you know what you missed, the group got information that there are two unionist groups that are a part of transhumanist movements that are fighting in the city of Bibbl. One group believes in Splicer superiority, and the other in Cyborg superiority.
Damn. Alrighty.
I guess those things are important too.
Also, as you are all going through the tunnels, you will see a dead body is leaned against the, there's a few dead bodies, because, how do I describe this? You hit so, the metro system here, you know how there's, like, pneumatic mail carriers? Where, like, you take a little capsule, put it in the tube, and use air pressure to move it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These are like that, but human scale, and instead of using air pressure, use gravity alteration stuff. But it's all disused, and the pipes that keep them on track are broken. And you come across a spot where one of the breaks had occurred while the trains were operational, and there's a crashed pod with dead people in it.
Oh no.
They're old enough to be skeletons. So they are old.
Man,
Damn.
2 years.
Holy shit.
One of them is wearing a pair of very fashionable sunglasses.
Oh no. Duke Nukem.
No, like, not Duke Nukem glasses, like, those, like, femme fatale, like, fashionista glasses?
Oh,
That's Meant
Go
for
on.
Barbara.
They're like pink colored, teardrop shaped eyes. Black lens.
That is so Barbara.
Pink frame.
Oh, that
Glitter. With a
Art.
gold trim.
Yeah, I.
Do you put them on?
Yes.
Alright, Barbara has some sick ass glasses now.
I can't believe Barbara just robbed a corpse.
Well, hey.
Not in
You said it was
character.
okay.
So,
Hey.
you all.
Is it okay if I take these? Barbara grabs the back of his neck and goes, "Yeah, all right, you're okay. They look better on you, anyways." Oh, thanks, Skeletor.
Hey, I'm not the morality police. You do what you want.
No, you do what you
And
want.
then I grab the skeleton next to that one. I go, "Who are you talking to?" No one, sweetie.
I love that you got the sunglasses off. I described them as effeminate, and so that skeleton's working for us. You know what? Very progressive, giving the masculine voice to the one in a dress, and the effeminate voice to the one in a suit.
You should run for politics.
yeah.
Look, I'm just judging by their jaw lines. The one in the dress just looks very broad.
Oh, what's the old thought? 100 years from now, archaeologists are going to be able to tell you that you are a woman by your woman bones.
Yeah, feminist.
And then 100 years later, wow, nice sunglasses.
Oh, look at these nice sunglasses.
Women don't have bones.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
They don't have bones, they just have kitchen materials.
Why does Nintendo have give Link vagina bone?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So you all continue on. Sorry, I'm rolling random encounters as you go through the tunnels.
Yeah, it's because of Barbara's femme fatale, like, actions, like, no one was dare get in your house.
Yeah,
no, no.
I assume those glasses are very plot important. So even though we're
Exactly.
underground,
So-
avoiding them.
Eventually, you guys make it to the end of the line, and you start to enter you exit the tunnel, or you find another airlock to get into the town, I should say. It's very tell if a dead person is a woman through the skeleton because women are. That's actually kind of a hotly debated thing in archaeology, but anyway.
Also, it's a joke.
Yeah.
You made a joke, how dare you!
Yeah, that's actually a thing that archaeologists have been calling into question because they've been more and more realizing the things they thought were distinctly gendered bone segments, like men can have the things they thought only women could have, and women can have the things they thought only men can have, and they're like, huh, I guess this research was done in the 1940s, so it might not be accurate.
So, are the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park even female?
Yes. I'm being dead serious. It's explained in that movie that.
Oh yeah, no,
I know,
yeah,
I know, that was
he's
the
making a joke. God forbid he make a joke.
Listen, the
Listen,
dinosaurs are all genders.
I was just trying to be funny when I screamed the N-word on stage.
And vaginas. That's from the cream. As your love for president. All dinosaurs have all the genitals that they need. Penises and vaginas. There you go.
I was trying to use shock humor when I yelled the N-word on stage. Everybody loves me. I was on Seinfeld.
Anyway, Barbara realizes that her new sunglasses are really just like tampering her visibility
Yes, so-
in an underground tunnel, so
Well,
she takes them off.
Actually, they aren't. Because of your incredibly good eyes and night vision capabilities, you're fine.
Yeah, but they're sunglasses. They don't help.
They don't
Listen,
hinder.
no, Barbara, they're moon glasses. They're for the moon. They're not for the sun, they're for the moon. They're right.
There's still no moon underground.
What's that meme of
hey.
Dinklage saying that wizard came from the moon?
What?
But yeah, the sunglasses have no negative effect on your vision.
What were you saying, Torian?
but-
I mean, think of it. That guy that you got them from was wearing them in
the
the
guy
tunnel.
in the dress?
Yeah.
I guess so. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's how he crashed.
They weren't steering it. It was a tube.
Where's the wheel? But with
I love I
the
have
question-
all these plans for where things are going, and we're still stuck on the side glass.
Look, we can't
So you
see. How are we supposed to know what's going on?
you can see with the glasses on. Anyway, you all arrive at the end of the line.
I'm so
okay.
sorry. I
Ah.
didn't know he wasn't driving the fictional vehicle that
I
you
do-
made up.
I don't want to belittle the fact that this trip would have taken like a couple of days. Literally, it was a 2-day journey. You slept in the tunnels.
Well, it feels like a couple of days,
Okay.
though. Good job there.
Thank you.
Hey, you got some new
I-
sunglasses.
Wow, who said that?
I should say the equivalent of 2 days,
Hi, Hopper.
because time, space.
I hope we made that space Sonic trip. You know, I hope we made those leftovers count.
Yeah.
So we're climbing out of the tunnel while
Yeah.
there's still like
Yeah, you're
798.
yeah,
99.
you're leaving all of them in the tunnel while taking Trampy, and you go through the airlock to enter the old derelict train station, or metro station, and you begin to make your way up the deactivated escalators to reach street level again.
Barbara wonders what all those genome soldiers are going to be doing underground, but then doesn't bother asking out loud.
They're
Because-
gonna have a rave party.
Let them do NPC things.
They're just gonna be, you know.
Let them.
Oh,
them
my mic's not
decode
picking
your
up the
foot
clapping
etiquette.
sound.
Oh wow.
No clapping allowed.
They're just gonna be sat doing around clapping. That's all. Exactly. Thank you. So, anyway, you all enter, and this dome is visibly about half the size of the Athens dome. And the buildings look much more tightly built together, forming sort of a multi-leveled web of buildings interweaving through each other with walkways and catwalks between them. But
Oh.
running through the entire center of the dome is one big thick street that you can, like, as you emerge, there's even a little map, that an out-of-date map that is showing you that this central street takes you straight to a metro station at the other end of this town. So you could easily just follow this road to move on from here if you want, if you're trying to go to whatever comes next. But you're also, you know, here specifically looking for a supposedly very skilled doctor of splicers.
Now,
Because
if I were a splicer doctor, where would I hide?
and as you all start to look around and think about what you're doing, you're going to immediately hear an explosion, and gunfire is going to start running across the road, or shooting, like, flying across the road. And there's a brief moment of panic as you all then notice a grenade go bouncing down at your feet.
Oh no.
What
Okay.
does everybody do?
I'm gonna grab
Uh,
Hopper and duck and cover.
Alright, you grab Hopper and duck and cover.
I guess I'm also gonna go try to find a spot to go duck and cover as well.
Alright. Tori and Barbara, what do you two do?
Is there any way that I can use my shield to just shield the grenade to contain the blast of the grenade?
Oh.
Yes,
Or
but
is
you
that
would be in the
not-
middle of that blast if you're using your bubble shield. You'd still be... If you're trying to contain the blast... And actually, no! God, you know what? You have a bubble shield and a personal shield. So you can do that.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna run
Okay.
over and bubble shield it?
Yeah.
Alright, and what is
Can't
Barbara gonna
believe
do?
Can't believe Torian literally just like, I'm gonna sit on this grenade.
What's Barbara gonna...
Well, it worked on a boss. It'll work on a grenade. Well, I think Barbara would have tried to kick it away, but then Torian held her back.
Alright. So you ran over
Yeah.
to kick it, but then Torian grabbed your shoulders.
No, Barbara. That would just blow it up.
Also,
That's me.
you suck at soccer.
Alright, and then, hang on. Why is it? There we go. Okay, update the shield. Yeah, so the
Bubble shield.
you guys jump out of the way, and then the bubble shield goes up. And Max, Hopper, and Seth, you all sort of dove to the same general area of cover when you drove out of the way. And you're gonna see some people be like, "Hey, quickly, over here!" And so you see there's a couple of people waving you over, all wearing like sort of. They're wearing jump shoots with like cloaks and cowls and robes over them. And one of them you can see has like yellowed eyes and their hair is like porcupine quills, and another one has lightly feathered skin. As they the two of them motion you three to come into cover with them.
Oh look, we're being invited.
I can't believe you found Sonic and Tails.
Tails is not feathered.
I was gonna
He
say
could
something
fly.
else.
But yeah, they're motioning to Seth, Max, and Hopper, the ones who dove into cover.
Why are you on my arm? I need it.
What are you guys gonna do?
Hopper's
Get
been
off
held
Hopper's arm.
hostage.
Max, Seth, what do you guys do when you get motioned by those people to come with them?
I guess Seth would try to follow, see what the fuck is going on.
Do you
Max
follow
is gonna be like,
So-
Max is gonna be like, Seth, no, Seth, god damn it.
Are you gonna follow?
Reluctantly with Hopper.
Alright, so as you all go off in that direction,
I can't believe you're separating us, you son of a bitch.
Torian and Barbara, a group of people run over around you guys, and one of them throws down a energy field generating device, basically portable barricade, made out of force field technology, and
Wait, do we not go with the others?
they throw it down. They're like, Jesus Christ, what are you two doing coming out of the tunnels? Get over there to safety, quickly.
What about Trampy?
Trampy's there.
You do not see Trampy. You don't know where Trampy went. He's out of sight.
Do you know where Trampy went?
Can I?
Brian?
When the fighting broke out, he must have done something that you guys didn't catch sight of.
Turned into
Wait a minute.
bat?
And I
Can you what?
double checking that I had that ability. Can I use like a sonar or sensor to find out where Trampy is?
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah, you
see
bought a
why I got
sonar
the
device.
Glasses all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Put glasses back on.
You use your sonar sensors, and okay. So I'm rolling your. You got 3 successes with 1 dice break, bringing you down to 2. Do you want to spend a star point to turn it into 3?
Sure,
And get information. Alright, yes.
Yes.
So, you sort of like lightly start to like, you know the sound of a bunch of frogs in a lake late at night? That sound begins to emit from the back of Torian's throat. And you get a sudden 3-dimensional map of the area near immediate vicinity, and you realize Trampy immediately made his way into a vent system as soon as explosives started going off.
Oh shit.
This 8-foot-tall, buff, pale, Mr. X-looking motherfucker dove into like the vents in the street that run through the
This
street.
man,
A
this
friggin'
man,
huge vent. Also, do streets have vents?
Yes, the vents. There are vents running under the streets because remember, oxygen has to be pumped through this place.
Okay, boy. Oxygen's gonna smell really bad.
I'm gonna
Trampy
whisper
straight
to,
up just triggered his rat reflexes.
For real.
I'm gonna whisper to Barbara. Trampy went into hiding in the vent system.
But yeah, the people surrounding you guys,
Son of a gun.
they're all wearing like what is very clearly high-end security armor, like high-end expensive Trojan equipment, security armor. Think like stereotypical sci-fi power armor type shit, and they're all wielding guns and have force fields thrown up. They're just like, You two picked a hell of a time to show up. The terrorists over there just started staging an attack. Get to cover. We'll keep you safe.
I feel like we're being kidnapped.
Do you want to stand in these streets with the gunfight going on?
Yes.
He looks at you. He's like,
I mean, I feel like we could help, but we probably should get our bearings in the city first.
I'd like to get my friends first.
That's true. Wait, where are Seth and Max and Hopper?
This man is pointing you guys to the southern end of the city, and you're with your sonar, you could sense them running north with a group of other people.
Oh,
Yes.
dear.
Or a pair of people.
This seems to be some kind of misunderstanding. We just got here. We're new.
That's what we're saying. You picked a bad time to show up, so get to safety now. And some of them are like, or one of them's like, or the one who deployed like the force field wall. He's like, batteries draining quick. We need to move into cover now. God damn it. Either you move with us or you're in the line of fire. And two of them are gonna pick up the shield wall generator and start to back away with it while keeping it like up and generating.
Okay. This is bad, Barbara. But for now, I think we should move into cover with these guys. We'll communicate with Hopper through the phone plan. Let her and Max and Seth know where we are.
Fine.
I know.
You're
This
right
sucks.
as usual.
But remember, we always find each other.
Just you and me, like old times.
And so, with
And by
that,
old times, I mean a couple weeks ago.
with that, the two of you the two groups get separated off. Good job calling it, Doodle.
I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So as your group of three make your way north, you realize that, or you see as the people in the
I'm dying.
the robes are now producing from their hands, they're carrying rifles. And they're just like, that was a close one. One of them looks to you, Seth. They would have executed you on sight, buddy. Come on. They lead you and they lead you off into a building off at the side, which is clearly just like somebody's home. But there's a group of splicers sat around, like all like pruning or tending to feathers or fur they have, or maintaining weaponry, putting together makeshift armor. You see that there's a couple of like or you see everything here is mostly like anthropomorphized to some degree, heavily altered humans. Except for at one far corner, there is straight up just an octopus with chicken legs. Its tentacles curled up as it just walks through the room and like uses its tentacles to pull itself up onto tables and stuff as it moves around.
I am getting whiplash because my brain is like, is the bunny girl here?
No, wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Before you said anything, Hopper's was gonna straight up said, at least I don't see a bunny girl yet.
For context, way back in the day, in the original campaign, they met a group of fervently religious splicers who had a rabbit girl.
I'm just still thinking about the octopus guy. Welcome, friends.
As you all get in, the porcupine guy is like, good, we should be far enough away from the front line that you're all safe. You'll want to be careful out there, friends. Those goddamn cyborg freaks don't take too kindly to genetic splicers.
And then Seth realized, like, oh shit. Did we forget two people?
Looks over, looks back, nods.
I think they were left in the alleyway.
Ah, fuck.
We'll send some people back to see if we can't find your friends. Maxie, Dotton, you two think you're ready to go? Got it. And two of the other splicers get up and rush out. There's been the fighting has been igniting in the streets for weeks. You showed up at one hell of a time.
May I ask, what is this whole fighting about exactly? This territory?
It began a couple cycles ago. The cyborgs. There'd been tension for a while between so many of the cyborgs and us splicers. The tension only got worse when they didn't like our boss. When Eddie began showing off his newest splicing techniques, a lot of the cyborgs began to act weird about it. Suddenly, without warning, a number of them broke into the local Trojan firearms branch, stole a bunch of equipment, and began gunning us down in the streets. The fighting's been going interspersingly since then. They've claimed most of the southern half of the city, but we managed to hold up the north through the abilities of some of our stronger men. We've been throwing together everything we can to hold them back and getting as much help as we can.
I see.
Hmm.
So this is a race war.
Exactly. If they had caught you, you would have been gunned down like a dog. As they look at you, Seth.
Hopper wants to hug Seth defensively.
I don't know how they would notice them a splicer, but I should be fine.
They look at your hands.
He's like hiding them in his cloak, though.
I suppose you're in a little bit of cover, but they'd want to check you as soon as they got a hold. And I'm willing to guess that those extra eye holes on your mask ain't just for show.
Okay, you got me there on that portion, because I can hide my hands just fine. But if you're talking about those, yeah, that could be a problem.
What are you all doing here, anyway?
Well, we were supposed to help a friend of ours trying to give citizenship to a bunch of, what the fuck are those people called?
Well, they're Geno soldiers. We're trying to help them, like you said, like give them citizenship so they will not be sold as slaves. They'd be more human in a sense.
Yeah.
Wait. Get them citizenship? What do you mean by that?
They were made in a lab and we managed to befriend them, but since they have a very low human DNA count, they would be easily just sold off around about as just fodder. And so we are hoping to find the person to actually help them, give them some more evident DNA so they don't go into the system.
That goddamn genetic law that the court or that the council passed. Anybody who has less than 60% human DNA isn't treated as a person illegally anymore. You become property. It's a bullshit law meant to cap our true potential as human, or our true potential as splicers. Because they know that we would easily outclass cybernetics if we were allowed to fully alter ourselves. But maybe
Humanity never changes.
We might be able to help you though. We can take you to Dr. Eddie. He's one of the most skilled one of the most skilled splicing scientists in the world.
Well, looks around. I don't see our friend though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And we need the other friend because only she knows how to translate and communicate in their language.
Yes.
We'll try and get all your friends back. Don't worry. Why don't you describe what they look like to us? And as you do that, we're going to cut over to Barbara and Torian, who get taken to the southern end of the city. As you start to be taken back, you can see that there's many metal barricades and a lot of like auto turrets and stuff all propped up. And as you walk by, a bunch of the turrets start turning at you, Barbara, and blinking momentarily. That's quite
I push my sunglasses up.
That's quite the robot you've gotten a hold of there. Impressive model. Wait, you are a robot, right? Or is there a brain in there?
Well, my name is Torian, and I am not the property of Barbara. I am property of one Penelope Walmo.
Never heard of her. Well, really sorry that you all had to show up here when you did. Truth is, this city's been going to hell. We've been abandoned by almost all of the megacorps. They figured it was too much to invest in trying to deal with the terrorists here, and they're just gonna let things play out before they send their men in to reclaim their property.
Are you talking about those people with the cloaks?
People with cloaks?
Yeah.
Not sure who you're referring to. What do you mean by people with cloaks?
Did you not see them? They're the people in the cloaks.
Can you be more
The
specific
ones
than that?
The ones that our friends went with.
What?
Oh. Do you mean the folks in the northern half of the city?
Yes. Wait, this is the southern half of the city, right?
Yes.
Then yes, the northern half of the city. The place that isn't here.
That's where most of the terrorists are held up right now. Or they're not terrorists, the terrorist unionists are held up.
Unionists?
Terrorist unionists.
Yeah.
Are you not unionists?
What? No, of course not. We would never try and stand against the corporations. See,
Of course not.
a while ago, those goddamn splicers, this guy calling himself Dr. Eddie showed up. Began souping all of them up on drugs and other shit, making them barely human. When all of a sudden, violent fighting broke out. They started to try and openly kill any cyborgs, viewing us as inferior. So, we had to take to the Trojan building. They had already abandoned the city as the fighting broke out, so we've been arming ourselves with their equipment to defend ourselves and try and reclaim our city from the inhuman fucking scum.
Inhuman? What makes them inhuman?
They're goddamn splicers. Injecting their DNA with whatever random shit they can get a hold of. Can you imagine how that must be messing with their head? All the hormones and the changes going through them. It's not natural.
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, to me, it sounds like all they're doing is making modifications to their bodies.
Splicing.
What does it matter?
Or splicing is more.
What does it matter?
Sorry, you go ahead.
Right, but what does it matter if those modifications are mechanical or organic?
The difference is a good clean cybernetic upgrade is just a new part in your body. Underneath it all, you're still human. Those guys, though, they're rewriting their DNA. It's turning them downright feral in most cases. I mean, do you really think you can inject a bunch of wolf DNA and not end up being bloodthirsty? Inject insect DNA and not lose your the caring spirit behind your eyes?
I reckon with the proper advancement in technology, it would be possible.
Barbara's really happy she's wearing sunglasses right now.
What they're doing is unnatural. And trust me, as soon as they got a hold of you, they looked to Barbara. They'd want to kill you.
Well, maybe a lot of them can't help it. Maybe for some of them, it wasn't their choice.
Yeah, their parents spliced and then had splicer kids. And that's another part of the problem. You get a cybernetic upgrade, your children still come out as humans. They have a choice at whether they want to change themselves. But those splicers force their new form on their children. They don't get a say in the world, or they don't get a say whether or not they're human. They come out as monsters and freaks from the get-go. It's disgusting.
Right, may I ask, is unsplicing an option? An available thing that folks can do?
I'm sure, alright, he like sort of like scoffs at that a little bit, and he's like, I'm sure you could probably if you were one of the poor few who or one of the smart few who saved a copy of your source DNA, but without that, you'll never be you again. And most people don't bother to do that, or most of these freaks don't bother to do that because they have no intent of going back. As you walk through the street, you see a couple of splicers hung up by their neck, hanging from the rafter, like the walkways
They've
above.
been lynched.
So, okay, so out of character, it sounds like abandoning or getting rid of your source DNA is something that
If you did not
one-
save a copy of your original DNA, they can never turn you back exactly to what you were, but they can use other people's DNA to make you look humanoid again. It's just your DNA is now different. So, like, theoretically, if somebody had a copy of their original DNA saved in some sort of file and records for somebody to access, you could turn back to your original form. But most people who are splicers don't, they're fully intent on staying in the new form they create. So most splicers don't save a backup of their original DNA.
Okay.
I guess this right here is the work of civilized, pure human beings.
Looking at the lynched people.
Yes.
It's what what ended up having to be done at the time. When it comes down to it, it's us or them. They're trying to kill us, so we need to kill them. You guys, or it's like, here, we'll take you to the safe house where we're keeping all the pure humans who aren't fighting. And as they continue to lead you, you walk through the streets and the narrow walkways between the tightly packed buildings. You pass by a room where you see they've got a whole bunch of crates of weapons, and you catch sight of some people in some familiar deep blue suits. Before you are quickly led past there.
Oh fuck.
Familiar deep blue suits.
Yeah, blue nice zoot suits with fedoras, a glittering bright blue pin on their chest.
My God, Reddit moderators.
Do I recognize them? Can I roll?
It's the same suits that were worn by the people who were trying to buy Hopper.
Cover his face with hand.
And with that, we're gonna cut back to the North group. So, you all finished describing your friends, and
Brian, look in chat.
oh boy, what is in chat? Hang on.
Not.
Hang on, I gotta show that.
That's exactly how he describes it.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh, okay.
Who drew that? You drew Veneer, you're gonna get a star point.
That's I feel like someone was describing. Steph was like, okay, you know what? I'll try to draw them. I have big hands. Maybe I can try to do this.
You know what they say
Power
about
of
big
shitty drawing.
hands? You can hold things really good. But it's
No.
ironic because Seth's actually the opposite.
He can't hold it, so his art just looks bad.
But yeah. So you finish describing them, and when you mention Barbara's robotic arm, they're all like, she's a cyborg.
Yes, but she's also a splicer.
Wait, she did both? Why would she do that to herself? If she's a splicer, she can just regrow the lost arm.
Why does anybody do anything nowadays?
I don't know, maybe she want to be different. I don't know.
We'll get her.
What the fuck? What?
Maybe she just couldn't afford the treatment, one of them says. But Dr. Eddie can help out. A little bit of lizard DNA and she'll have a new arm like nothing else. The one speaking, in fact, is a lizard-looking person. We'll send some people to try and find your friends and get them back, but we can only hope that they haven't been taken in by those cyborg scum. Let's take you to Dr. Eddie to talk about your other friends, and maybe we can look into getting that treatment that you need. And
Alright.
they start to lead you through the streets of the northern city, and you get similarly tightly packed buildings with walkways around. And at one point, you see a bunch of like full-on just severed heads, or what you see are like robotic-looking heads with a human brain in a jar in the top, and the entire spinal column exposed. Is sitting around on spikes.
I'm assuming that you don't get much company nowadays.
Upper just covers eyes, traumatized.
Just not impressed.
It's to send a message. One of them walks over, leaning forward. To their allies who can still see through their eyes. This is all that those fucking high-end cyborgs really are. A brain in a jar, nothing more. Don't worry. He grabs the spinal column and gives it a little swing. He's still alive in there, for now.
Max is just gonna pull Hopper a little bit close, try not to have him watch this.
Seth is just gonna look at this guy like, that's pretty fucked. Like,
hey, they did
still
it.
alive?
They did it to themselves. That's the only part of them that was still human when we beat them in combat. So we stripped all the machinery, aside from what was essential to keep them alive. We'll let them sit like that for a while, and maybe they'll come to their senses and let the good doctor grow them a new body.
Maybe. Do you really want to step in their low if they're really that bad?
Listen, this is a life or death fight, us or them. They're gonna kill all of us if we don't kill all of them first.
Chances are that's what we're saying as well.
Man,
They are the ones who started this violence, and we're gonna be the ones who end it.
okay, I gotta ask. Have you tried negotiating, or better yet, talking to one another?
You can't talk with them. They're trying to kill us all. It's been open fighting for cycles now. Luckily, we were able to get some support. All the megacorps came out, or all the megacorps pulled out of the city. But we started getting some people investing in our side of the fight. And with that, they open the door and you all step into a room where you can see a doctor in like a lab coat with a pair of like, nice thin frame glasses, and his skin is like shiny onyx black. The light shines off it. It's completely pitch shadow black. His eyes completely black, his teeth completely black, everything. And he's wearing a bright white suit, has a bright white suit around it. And with a lab coat.
He's a still wet.
Basically,
Mr. Native.
Oh,
And-
that's freaky.
stood by him is a couple of pulsars. And
Hopper just immediately like.
as the door
Alrighty.
as the door opens up, you can hear them talking. I must say, we really appreciate all of this.
Can
Are all
Hopper
these
try
resources
immediately
for
try to hide behind Max? Like, wait.
Yes,
Oh,
the
God,
pulsars
this
are
makes-
not looking in your direction right now.
Oh,
And Hopper pauses and just goes under Seth's cloak instead because it's long enough.
he's gonna like. The moment that he sees them, immediately he just stops.
And
Like,
you hear, I can't thank you all enough for the resources you provided. With this, I'll be able to enhance at least 100 more men to higher standard, or higher standard. We'll be able to fight off these cyborgs in no time at all with these new enhancements. Of course. Of course. The boss sends his regards. We really hope things work out for you. And then they're gonna turn toward the
Crossing
door.
these motherfuckers. Yo, these motherfuckers.
They turn the door and see you guys. And they all look at you for a moment.
he's just staring. And there's
You don't
like
see
this-
Hopper. Hopper's hiding.
I was gonna say he is silently staring at them. There is like underneath his mask, he is on edge. Like there's a sense of just like before he was normal, and then a flip of a switch, he is on guard right now.
The pulsars are looking you guys up and down. It looks like they're trying to piece something out. Like they recognize you and they're trying to put together who you are. And as they're looking at you, the porcupine guy who brought you guys here steps forward and he's like, "Hey, Dr. Eds, we got a couple of folk here who just showed up in the city and we're actually looking for you and your skill with genetic alteration. I'm so sorry you all had to come here with the condition that's going on. The fighting in the streets have been terrible. Some people just can't stand by progress."
Oh, I see. As Max says, as he looks at the gentleman looking back at them.
Well,
Oh yeah, Max got a haircut. He looks different.
It's
Let's
been-
go.
it's been good talking with you, good doctor, but we really should be going. Or big bad Mr. Gas Mask isn't gonna be waiting long. They chuckle and they start to walk off.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dead people usually aren't.
Is
You're
there
lucky you're not in the room. They would have looked at you so hard. Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I was gonna say.
Now I wish I was.
Oh man. Anyway, as I was saying, as they're leaving, like he's just slowly like turning his head, but it's also the side of his eyes are also just watching as well. So it gets like then this weird factor of just this man wants to do something, but also holding back.
And they're very much staring at you as they walk by.
Yeah.
And with that, you're left with the doctor who looks to you and he's like, He smiles and he just like turns his head down, and you're all gonna hear in your heads, "It's very good to see all of you, and welcome to welcome to the future of humanity." You like hear that telepathically.
Seth's neck just turns, and you just hear, like, just the neck.
God, I'm gonna give you start for this for the sound effect.
I'm just thinking the neck crack, just like just the same, just looking over, like, oh hi.
He's like, forgive me, I can't help myself but to show off sometimes. Impressive, isn't it? A new way of communication.
I can tell it's very much impressive.
You know, dealing a deal with the pulsars is like doing a deal with the devil. You'll end up regretting it.
Hmm. They're the only people supporting us right now. Without them, we would have run out of resources cycles ago.
Have you considered the possibility that they're also in support of your enemy faction?
Why would they be doing that?
Well, think
Also,
of it.
remember metagaming.
Well, think of it. War is profitable, and if somebody large enough with enough money and weapons to distribute wants to make profit and show off their new toys, why not supply it to two enemy factions at once?
A interesting theory, but I don't know if I believe it.
Either way, can you help us?
Well, what is exactly that you need? And as you start to explain to him again what you're doing, we're gonna cut to the group in the southern part of the city. So,
Have you ever considered that it might be funded by the city? I'm kidding.
no, if you want to do that, you can. It'd actually be good thematically.
Well, I don't have, it would be, but I don't have, proof, so. And
So-
I'm
At
also
least
just too
experience.
angry about all the shit talking about splicers.
As you're all
Max,
being
though-
walked... Sorry, what?
I was going to quickly say, Max at least has experience and has had encounters with the pulsars. so,
Yeah.
Yeah, I only had the one time, so.
But yeah, as you guys are being walked, you start to see some of these cyborg guys are like... They're basically just, what's the robot from RoboCop?
RoboCop?
No, Ed...
Ed 209 or
Ed
something?
209.
Ed
This-
205.
209.
Straight up
Yes.
just Ed 209s walking around with
you.
human brains in them as you get further along.
God damn it, I was gonna make a RoboCop joke later on. I was gonna say, dead or alive, you're coming with me.
It's
But you can see like some of them are like straight up fucking like no humanity left. Just brains in jars. And as they're walking around, they're like, Oh.
Not that one.
Oh my god, it's the wrong trousers.
Jeez. As you're staring at one of them, one of the guards leading you is gonna be like, they're impressive, aren't they? That's about as close as a person can get to immortality without dealing in unnatural means.
That's a person?
Yes, so in your opinion, the way that you folks see it, this is still a human?
Of course. There's a human brain in there, and after all, isn't that all that we are? Well, I don't expect a full machine like you to understand, but...
I'm sure a human brain... I'm sure
Well-
there are human brains inside those corpses.
Do you think
Think of it this way, or think of it this way. If you were to take your motherboard out of this robot body and put it in another one, would you still be you? In the end, the true fate of humanity is to abandon this flesh prison we're put into and achieve a more perfected machine form.
If I were to splice my DNA with that of an actual frog, I would still be me as well.
You don't got
Perfected.
DNA.
Spend one
Yes.
jump in shadow space and see how long
It's off. You didn't flip
human
the
would
switch
last
on.
with just the brain.
Sorry, what was that?
Who was talking first? Sorry.
I think Doodle was getting talked to by someone in real life. What was it you were saying, Barbara?
I was saying.
You remember that
I was
again?
saying you say that you're the superior being, and yet, with just a brain alone, you would not survive a single jump into shadow space.
Hmm.
It's not working.
Huh.
I tried to reset
So
it.
Well,
truly,
a
are you the next step in evolution?
A splicer can't survive in shadow space either. You realize that?
Why not? Seriously, why not?
If you
Should I roll for that?
if you enter shadow space, you will immediately, without like a ship to protect you, all organic matter is vaporized there. The
Well, of course it would
particles
be in a
that
ship,
yeah.
but
A machine.
all machinery would like like EMPs in shadow space.
Only that.
Surely the brain could not survive on its own.
Only improperly shielded technology. But if you can get the proper coverings, you can protect things. How else would ships? How else would you be able to pilot your ship in shadow space? Does your robotic arm not work in shadow space?
Of course it doesn't. Machinery.
You just don't have the proper shielding.
There's no reasoning with you, is there?
I'm telling you, you're wrong. If you build in the correct alloy plating, all you need is some shadow gold caging inside, or shadow copper.
Well, I guess if you say that, then I guess your cause is completely just, and it completely moralizes genocide. Then.
Listen, we aren't the ones who started this fight. They are. It's life or death, us or them.
Yes, but why?
I've been meaning to ask how.
Because they're trying to kill us. If I hadn't saved, or if we hadn't saved you, they would have killed you just for being a cyborg.
May I ask, how did this fight start?
They had this Dr. Eddie show up. Began doing all sorts of fucked up Frankensteinian procedures on the people in the town. Then one day, they began lashing out. He did something to their head. They're all violent now, barely human. Every single splicer is just a ticking time bomb waiting to go mad. Their basic human emotions overridden by an animalistic instinct to kill.
Can I roll for insight?
And as they're finishing that, what are you looking for with the insight?
I don't know, because something about, because there seemed to be just a leap between, there are now splicers in our city, to they lashed out. Like, what could have possibly caused that? So I'm just trying to, think of, what possible explanation there could be for that.
I'm gonna say you can't just roll for an explanation to this.
Yeah, admittedly out of character, I'm thinking the long-term goal we're gonna want is to find Dr. Eddie.
Well,
and just
well, I'm thinking about Darwin. Do you know somebody by the name of Darwin?
The cult of Darwin?
Yeah, that might be the one.
They're gonna be a whole different problem to deal with once we've stabilized this. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that cult's backing up Eddie and his crew.
So, where are you getting your backing then?
Hold on a moment. You asked them where they're getting their backing?
Yes.
Once all of the mega corporations pulled out and started, or to let the fighting play out, we were left desperate for a while, but we've had some support start to roll in finally. And with that, you all are finally arriving at the safe house place they have. They've retrofitted what was a large shopping plaza mall type place into a building that all of the survivors are huddled in.
Oh.
Excitement and suddenly lost.
And as you all enter and start to walk in, you're gonna see, or you just as you're starting to get your bearing at this new location, a bunch of the screens hung up that are meant to play advertisements all click on, and you see a familiar masked face behind the screen. You see The man with the gas mask whom you fought in the warehouse. His face is being projected on all screens throughout the city. Everybody from both groups can see this. And as he speaks, he's like, "Hello, people of Bibbl City. Forgive me for this sudden intrusion into your systems, but I understand that you've all been going through quite a lot of fighting. And while I'm not going to be, or while I have no interest in picking sides, I have information. There's something in this that has entered your city that is an abomination to all. Something made a heavy crime under the eyes of a heavy crime in the eyes of the Trade Council.
I look up at Torian and I just go.
An android is in your city. A robot masquerading as a human, pretending to be something it's not. Now, you could just destroy it, but I have an offer. I have reason to want to take this android in for inspection. So, whomever has found it and can bring it to me, come to the southern metro tunnel in the city, and bring her there. In return, I'll give you enough weapons to win this little war that you find yourself in. And if you don't get them to me by the end of this cycle, well, and with that, the camera cuts over to a it cuts to another feed very clearly being taken from outside of the dome, where a bunch of people in hazmat suits are stood on a ship and planting explosives on the top of the dome. If I can't have my android, I'll kill everyone in this city by destroying the dome that protects you from the radiations of Sharon. You have till the end of the cycle to bring the android. Oh, and H09973? 37? I know you don't want these people to die. This incentive is just as much for you as it is for them. Turn yourself into them if you don't want to see them end. And if anybody tries to get close to these bombs, we have people waiting to detonate them." And with that, the feed cuts. So, what's everyone's reactions to that information?
Max is gonna look over and say, "See, the pulsars will make you regret whenever you strike a deal with them. This is what happens all the time."
What makes you say that was the pulsars there? There was no sign of pulsar imagery in the video. What makes you say that was the pulsars?
Wait, would we be... I got a question, I'm sorry to interrupt. We would be able to see that?
Yeah, there was a visible on an advertisement screen near where you guys are as well.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to double check.
I know
Go on.
that was Pulsar because that man himself leads the Pulsars.
Well, now I know that I shouldn't believe you, Eddie says. I've met the leader of the Pulsars, and that's not him.
You mean their diplomat that they're using to try and trick you?
I met their leader long before coming to Planet Sharon. I helped him with some medical procedures back in the day.
I bet you did.
What?
Max feels like I bet you did.
It's why he extended out a hand to offer me now when he learned about the trouble me and my friends were in.
Because he's using you.
Hey, maybe he is just looking to profit off me. Either way, without his support, we would have lost this fight already.
What if I were to tell you that there's another way to fight this and win this, but without the Pulsar's help?
Oh? And what's that?
You have something here that they don't.
Hmm.
Something that they're going to want to get their hands on.
You mean the girl?
No. Something better than that.
What?
Are there any cans lying around on the ground?
Sure.
Is it possible that Max could use his, secret?
Okay, you wanna, like, what do you want to do to the can?
Oh shit.
To crush it? To demonstrate, like, what
The can just gets crushed into a little cube. Like,
Your secret is that you can crush cans?
Max's hand extends towards the can, and it crushes without him touching it. He cocks an eyebrow. Hmm?
Still.
What was that?
The secret. But only I know how to use it. But my only condition in terms of helping is that you cut off your deal from the pulsars.
A tempting offer, but I don't know if I can accept. I hardly know who you are, and whether or not you will actually be able to stick by and help us. But the simple fact of the matter is, he looks over to Hopper. There's an abomination amongst you. I just realized Hopper's leg is getting color keyed out.
Oh, it is.
It's okay. She's trying to. She's trying to hide, but she's now out in the open, like kind of like partially in Seth's cloak, partially trying to go to Max. Like, no, don't show them what you can do. No.
Only one of her legs is hidden though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix it by doing a slight recolor.
Okay, apologies, but I really need to go to the bathroom right now.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go back.
Well, this is good timing.
I'm not an abomination.
She is not an abomination.
There's a
You
reason
ain't
androids
Hopper.
are illegal within the eyes of the megacorps. She's a danger to society.
She's not a danger.
A machine like that,
Yeah.
disguised as a human, able to operate amongst them as if it were, we can't stand by something like that existing.
And you know what? What if a shapeshifter can transform into a human? It can be just as dangerous as an android. Do not say she's an abomination.
You would stand by in a soulless machine?
She's not soulless. I could just say the same thing about my own kind. Do I do it? No, because I'm not a fucking asshole.
You are an asshole, but in a good asshole.
I forgot to
Listen,
mention,
I'm making a
Hopper
point.
did not hear the telepathic communication that happened earlier. I forgot to
I had
mention
a
that.
feeling. I had a feeling. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think she heard shit. She just kind of like confused.
And he's like, needless to say, I'm afraid that I need to put the needs of my people first. And I'm going to quickly perform a level 9 willpower save on you two. Seth, do you want to add any star points to it?
I want an F5. I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go.
Seth is full of rage.
This is his blind rage.
Start on my rage.
If he does something, he will attack him. I will just say that at the...
You got 4 successes. You needed 9.
Damn it! Damn it!
Do you want to spend more star points and buying more dice?
Yes! Yes.
It's now 2 star points per die. Are you sure?
Yes.
How many are you gonna try and buy? You can buy 3
All
more.
of them.
Wait.
All of them.
Oh, well, no, you can still pass you.
All of
Okay,
them.
3 more. You went from a level 4 to a level 5 success, which is
Damn it.
still not enough to pass.
Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Shit. How much more do I got?
You got none. You just used all your star points.
I'm sorry.
So, Max, I'm gonna roll for you now.
That seems unfair.
Are you gonna
throw in-
spend any star points?
I'll throw in 2 star points. I don't want to use them all up.
I risk it all. But that's what happened with me. I
You got-
gambled and
wait.
risked it all.
I have star points, guys. Let me.
You cannot give your star points to other people in this role. You can only add your star points if you are actively partaking in a team role. Because you aren't involved in this scenario, you cannot spend star points. You got 6 out of the required 9. Do you want to buy more?
Yeah, throw in 2 more star points.
Using the last year's star points?
Yeah.
I am sorry, I didn't mean to sound aggressive. I was just...
You got no additional successes.
Oh.
So,
Alright.
you two pass out. Hopper,
Damn.
you're still awake.
Max and Seth, what do you do to them?
Do not worry, they're fine. I used my pheromone cloud in order to in order to push them into incapacitation.
Huh?
A number of other people all start to walk in. Like all stepping into the building. He's like, I'm afraid we need this weaponry in order to help my people. And you are an abomination. I can't allow your desire to defy. I can't allow your desire to defy the natural order endanger not just me but this entire city. If we don't turn you into the or into whoever that man is, he will blow up our city.
But no. Please, I understand your fear and I understand all the laws and everything, but I promise you, I'm not what they make you believe I am.
I've got another person, or the hedgehog man comes back in, looking over, and he's like, I got an EMP grenade, boss. Tosses it over to the doctor. Alright, if you say you're not what you are, and he pops to or he hits the button to activate it and rolls it to your feet, then you should have nothing to worry about right now. What do you do?
My brain says... My brain... So you said it's an EMP, like, grenade?
Yep.
So what did he do? Just took the pin out and just threw it?
Yeah, you just hit the button to activate it and rolled it to your feet.
Okay, so... My brain's like, try to use the magnet to kind of... to mess up something in it, because it's...
Wait a
I don't
minute.
think that's how it works.
Your magnetic
minute,
feet
didn't-
can't do that.
Didn't what's his name? Max upgrade you so you'd be immune to that?
She's not immune to EMP, she's immune to being blacked out in shadow space. EMP would only temporarily stun her, though. EMPs in general in this world are a lot less effective because many pieces of technology have some degree of self-healing built in now. Or self-repair function.
Okay, well then the only thing I could think of quite literally is to shorten this range by kicking it further from her and then trying to bolt out the fucking room.
Alright, I'll roll a dodge check for that. Do you have anything that boosts dodge check?
There's martial artists, I know.
It is going to be
Dying.
a level 3 challenge to get away from the grenade.
Oh, sorry, I'm dying.
Your hair pink.
My hair is pink. It is pink.
Whoever loses dies. Their hair
she
pink.
is-
Where'd you hit?
My hair turns red when I die.
Sorry.
Are you spending
yeah,
star
only
point?
thing,
Sorry,
I'm dying.
what stats do you have that boost it, and do you spend star points? Sorry.
The only thing I have is martial artists because other than like to run away, I can just have her magnet pinning,
Alright.
which I don't know if that helps.
Do you have any star points to help with this? Or do you want to spend any star points to help with this?
No.
So you needed 3 successes, you got 2.
Then I spend the necessary star points.
To buy 1 extra die?
Yeah.
That one failed as well.
Yeah. But then can I spend the star point to make it not a fail?
You can spend a star point to get rid of a 1, but you can't spend them to just make a die succeed. You can buy another die.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Are you gonna do what I did where I just literally gambled all my stars?
I only have 5. I can't earn any more, I think.
And
I
I'm
can't
not
So-
allowed
open the
to help.
stream.
You run over to the grenade and go to kick it away, and the flash of energy comes off it. And with that, we cut to Barbara and Torian. Did they kick it? We'll have to find out. So you just saw
Yes, I can.
the man in the gas mask saying that they wanted Hopper brought to the southern gate.
Hmm.
And one of the cyborgs, an android. The corporations banned those years ago. We cannot allow for this.
Well, you all seem like you have your hands busy, so I guess we can just get out of your way. Torian, shall we?
Indeed.
Be
I would-
careful out there.
Wait.
Like we said, the splicers will go after you for sure.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. Wink.
Alright, so...
Uh,
are you guys gonna head to the southern gate, I'm guessing?
Yes. Or just whichever gate.
Do you want to say anything to each other while you head out there?
unless Torian, you had a different idea in mind.
I think heading toward the southern gate sounds like a very good idea. Should we try to go in through one of the vents so we could rendezvous with Champy as well?
Well, probably once we're outside.
Once we're outside, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a great idea.
Alright, so you all head out and... Are you gonna start, like, walking through the vents looking for Trampy?
Yeah.
Or going
But as
around
soon-
where the vent entrances are? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, here's the echoes of Barbara's talking for Trampy. Like, Trampy! Come on, Trampy!
My baby
Basically, I
boy.
think I assume that. Sorry,
You go ahead, Jade.
Sorry, what are you assuming?
I was gonna say. I was just assuming that we're like trying to look for Trampy while we are heading to the direction to the area
Alright.
where Hopper is.
I'm gonna do
Probably-
a sonar check. Trampy is following through the grates beneath you. You quickly realize that Trampy never got too far from Barbara.
So we're
Aw.
looking for an entrance to the ventilation.
You don't necessarily need to enter them because you now realize Trampy is following underneath you guys through the vents.
I give a little knock on the ground.
You're just like through it. Him letting you know that he's there.
He was making sure you're okay.
I send uggas of affirmation and mutual respect down to him. But as soon as we're out of sight of the southern thing, I start punching a bunch of street junk and just
Letting out frustration.
yes, and tears of anger.
Minus the tears, because I don't think Torian can emote that much. Torian joins him.
Motherfucking shit.
Orange just took that trash can and turned into a mini can.
Yes, I'm like chopping a desk in half, or the front of a car, or something.
Do you slaughter a mannequin?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I assume we destroy trash, rebuild it into like a mannequin or an effigy, and then just destroy it again.
Jesus.
So whatever I'm destroying, you're like making art out of.
But eventually, I'm gonna give both of you a star point real fast.
Got it.
Penelope told me artistic healing is healing.
Eventually, you all make your way to, or the two of you make your way to where the southern gate is. And as you get there, you see, you like creep up on like the second floor catwalks peeking over at it. It's the wide open streets, so you can't get close in cover. But you can see a large number of men in like black colored full body combat armor. And amongst them, there is very clearly the fucking gas mask guy just stood there in the group, pacing back and forth.
Torian knows that man should be fucking dead.
Yeah, can we get behind cover or something?
Yeah, you're like behind cover on this, like the catwalks or on the ground, whatever you end up picking, a little distance away.
Torian, are you sure you crushed him?
Hey, fucking flattened that man. I also sorry for.
You're fine.
Yeah, no,
So we call
that's
him tough
perfect.
guard.
It's great. Torian never swears, so it's kind of
Yeah.
hilarious.
I kind of
Yeah.
expected when Torian to swear like a censor bleep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No frog sounds. There'll be frog bleeps.
He ribbits whenever he
Right.
swears.
I
Right.
flattened that man.
So,
That he looks very three-dimensional to me, and alive, healthy even.
what are you two doing here? You jump as a cyborg guard has like approached behind you guys, head down.
Obviously, talking. Do you mind?
Listen, we haven't been able to find the android on our half of the town, which means the splicers must have it. And they're likely going to be bringing her here to make the exchange. We can't allow that to happen.
Then why don't you go search somewhere else, and we'll search this area? Does that sound good?
No, you don't understand. We have men getting ready to engage in combat as soon as the android is found. More fighting is going to be breaking out here shortly. Are you ready for that?
You have no idea.
So we can count on you to help us make sure we get a hold of the android for the exchange.
Let's just say this. Once the fighting starts, you won't even begin to be able to stop me.
And with that, you hear somebody go, he like turns, he's like getting a radio message, and he's like, they're coming with the android now. And you all look out, and you see a unconscious Hopper being carried by a rhinoceros splicer. Like straight up a rhino man. Which let me let me just get a color for each of you.
The only rhinoceros man I could think about is like that one guy called just Rhino.
Spider-Man?
I am the rhino.
I'm just thinking of a man dressed up as a rhino just walking casually. Not even a splicer, just a man in a suit.
At like a dollar store party.
Like this veneer?
Oh,
No, I'm thinking more like this.
I just posted the same guy, you nerd.
Yeah, that's
Oh
literally
my
his
God, yeah.
character.
Oh no, you're right. I was looking at fucking Barb's because that confused me.
Hang on, what are you posting images of? Oh my god, let me hang on.
Right.
Oh, I'm horny.
That'd be canon.
No.
He's a little dumb. He's a little dumb. It's fine.
Oops, wrong thing. Jesus. But yeah, he
love-
is. There's like a whole group of the splicers, and hang on, I'm trying to draw out a map of the scenario at hand.
I'm so sorry.
He's what I imagine like the face inside of a Teletubby would look like.
He looks like he's fucking high. He looks so high.
When you look what I posted.
But him when running is perfect. Displeased.
He just
What did
farted.
you what
That's
did
where
you
the
just
smoke's
post this
coming out
time?
of.
Oh my god. And I'm just gonna make okay. The Discord chat is completely visible to everybody while I am doing this drawing, so feel free to entertain people by putting things in there.
I can't. The fucking 60s. Is it 60s or 70s? I can't tell.
Oh,
Oh my
when
God.
was I don't remember when that series was from.
I think it's 60s. I
Eh,
could be
it's-
wrong though.
Oh god, it's
Fuck's sake.
it's like he got an upgrade right here. He upgraded slowly but surely.
Still better than Paul Giamatti's Rhino.
No.
Oh.
We gotta love the rhino that just looks like he's high 24/7, like fucking stoned out of his mind.
You mean me before we stream?
I mean, you're right, I do.
Barbara.
Alright, I got one more. Because it's the only one I can find.
Oh no, what the fuck is that?
This is how I feel about that. Fucking Lord Beerus coming at you, bro.
I'm dying. Now the post frog means no.
Oh yes, Frog.
This is Torian ready to throw hands.
I'm gonna send you a gift that you sent me a while back ago that I thought was pretty delish.
You're pretty delish, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. I always know what you're saying.
I'm dying. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like,
I'm shuffling
what
off
the
my mortal
fuck?
coil.
Like,
Why?
oh my fucking god. Like, oh my god. Look at her butt.
Oh my gosh, yes. I don't know where that frog hops. This is just like. Oh no!
Goodbye. I have so many gifts. I've been seeing that fucking meme everywhere of the one called the Yummers. I hate it so much. No, stop!
Yummy. Yum. Yes, queen.
No, I hate it so much.
So, the gray lines represent zone transition areas, i.e. it takes a action to cross these gray lines. You know?
Yes.
So the black lines are good to cross.
The black lines are
gray
walls.
lines. Wait, so what are the
What are the what?
Okay. Never mind.
was just
I
thinking
cannot
out
see
loud.
these lines.
I can see
No, because I don't have stream. I don't have the stream open because I was trying to make sure my phone charges.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna open the stream
Somebody
now.
can somebody can just send screenshots to you on the Discord periodically. How's that sound?
Oh my gosh, I'm loud as
What?
fuck on your stream. What the hell? Oh, it's okay.
That's right. So Seth and Max
Well,
aren't
you're the-
involved right now, so let me delete that. And
You're the one everybody
Knock the
wants
fuck
to
out.
hear.
apologies, guys. So Barbara,
Applegees.
you're on a overlooking catwalk over here. So there is an upper level that is available. So you guys can choose to be either upper level or lower. You know, you guys are up here on in the overhanging catwalks, which are actually, hang on, let me go ahead and just let me represent
Know
the
what the great
catwalks.
things are?
No, the gray things aren't an actual existing line, they are zone transitions.
Oh.
I'm going to quickly represent everywhere where there is second floor stuff with...
Everywhere there's cat. Everywhere there's cat.
So, see this slightly transparent line?
No.
Oh yeah, slight stream
No.
delay.
Okay.
That's the catwalks that I'm drawing right now.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Disgusting.
can see it.
So anywhere where there's highlight there's an upper level that you can also walk on.
So some guy. So we've just been on. I thought we were like hiding behind like a piece of wreckage or something.
No, you're like at the railing of the catwalk, looking down at everything happening.
Okay, and they
That
don't
delay
see
is
us.
so intense.
No, because like the railing is solid and like protecting you. You know,
Oh.
that makes sense. Like it's
not.
the railing is like not a bar railing, but it's like solid images railing. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know
What?
what? I'm not gonna argue with it, because if I do, then they'll see us.
Yes, queen.
These red lines are marking the borders of buildings, so I can turn this layer on and off if there's nobody up there. But so there's like separate room layouts on the second floor, you know, of the buildings, and I'm drawing those room layouts right now.
Jade, I have a great idea. I know it's a great idea, because it's already worked once.
Oh no.
Sort of.
Kill everybody? I agree.
Idea?
Yes.
What is your idea?
Well, I'm not telling you, otherwise it won't work.
Are you just DMing them it?
The idea is a surprise?
I'll let you know when the time comes. Although I'm probably gonna end up regretting not telling you now.
I'm just gonna make it not transparent. So the brightly tackily colored section is the second floor.
Brightly tackly?
Brightly colored, tackily colored. You know what I mean?
Oh, because it's tacky? Well, I do now.
So yeah, that's.
And I think I've told you I know nothing about color theory, so.
Second floor, ground floor. You guys are on the second floor right now. And this is Hopper being carried. And so now we've got, let me start putting down the people. We've got gas mask guy here with all of his armored dudes. We've got cyborgs. Hang on, let me...
It's hard for me to follow the stream because it's so delayed on my phone. How this could happen? My mistakes made me too.
What?
I've read the gift. I've read the gift
How
in
could
Yoda.
this happen to me? I made my mistake. Got nowhere to run. My life goes on as I'm fading away.
Alright, there are cyborgs. Hang on. Around here, and then on the second floor. There's a cyborg with you guys. 2 here.
Prediction: David Hasselhoff is the man in the gas mask.
How did you know?
It's
The
always
whole you've
Hasselhoff.
ruined the fucking campaign. Good going.
God damn it! God fucking damn it!
And
I don't know
this
if it was
is
him that ruined it.
this is the group of splicers that showed up.
I think it was David Hasselhoff.
So, yeah, you see the rhino guy because you guys are in the catwalk above. He's carrying Hopper's unconscious form forward. And as he's stepping forward, he's like, we have the android. Give us the supplies and deactivate the bombs. I'm so glad you all were willing to accept my deal.
Yeah, is the blue one the android?
Yes, the very light blue. I should realize I should
Like
change.
the cobalt one?
Yeah, let me quickly change the color of the cyborg so they're more distinct.
Try black if you're gonna use a.
Or gray?
Or gray, yeah.
But the background is gray. Oh,
Or
what the
red.
fuck? Oh, wait, I just realized the background's like blue on this stream for some reason, huh?
It sure is.
What do you mean? Because don't you have it color coded to chroma key out the gray?
You're right. It's supposed to be chrome keying out a certain gray. I'll use this pinkish red.
Do a salmon.
Also, let me stop showing the. Let me
Ew.
hide the chat.
Or a mirage. How about a teal?
What about red snapper?
I picked a color.
Yeah!
How
Plaid!
about vermilion?
Vermilion.
Why not swordfish?
Why not Zoidberg?
Why not
Zoidberg?
Zoidberg? Alright, so, as you guys see them carrying her, the cyborgs are gonna be like, alright, we need to strike now if we're gonna get her. And so, what is about to happen is the cyborgs are about to start fighting the splicers, in order to get Hopper. What do you guys want to do with your 2 actions you can perform?
I think for the first one, we should, and Torian, feel free to, chip in. But I think for our first move, we should cross the gray line closest to the, gas mask man.
Hang on. Also, let me make them not gray on the second floor just to make things clearer where the transitions are. So transition points on the second floor are in these spots.
Oh, so we don't even need to, like...
I mean, there is one line,
Oh.
like, here.
Okay.
So it'd be 1 action to go... I need to make you a darker pink. It would be 1 action to go... Hey, I'm gonna make this a little bit more transparent. Just so you can see the floor below a little bit.
Why would I want to see the floor a little below?
Because you're on the second floor and you might want to know what's going on the lower floor. And there's areas where you can transition down ladders, staircases, gaps all over the place. I just didn't want to have to like draw out every little meticulous detail and leave a little. That way we can leave a little bit to the imagination of how things are laid out.
Okay.
So it would take one action to go here and another action to jump to the ground level. If you're beelining straight for Gas Mask Guy.
Wait, what?
If you wanted to beeline right for Gas Mask Guy, the bright pink dot, you would have to cross down to this to the catwalk right below you, and then over to the jump down to the street, which would take all of your actions to get to him.
Or more accurately for Torian, it would only take one action because of the rocket booster.
Yes.
Yes, and the big, wide, jumpy thing. So yeah, that would
That's
so that would
true.
basically be Torian's actions.
So you want to
Barbara.
So, yeah, just to check, Tristan, what were you wanting to, or what were you proposing for an idea?
I sent it to you. And you said you liked it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, so I say we
okay.
use our movement action to cross to the other side of the to like cross the what's it fucking transition point.
Yeah, the stage. Technically, in Heart of Action rules, these are all stages.
I'm
Is
like
the-
using my
or-
mouse to
yeah.
show you where I want to go, but then I remember you can't see that.
You want to
So-
travel one transition zone to the south, correct?
Yes.
And then from what do you want to do from there?
And then from above, I can provide covering fire for Torian if Torian agrees to my plan.
I agree. Just to make sure, we're like generally over or close to the gas mask man.
That's right.
You are located, slight stream delay, but you're located right where I'm highlighting. It'll take a moment for the stream to show it. And Gas Mask Guy is the pink dot further down.
Pink dot further down. Ah, okay. That's where he is. Okay.
I'll make the cyborgs white. That'll be a color that makes them pop.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Plus, the cyborgs are already going to attack the splicers, so.
okay. So I think I do agree to the plan.
Excellent.
Alright. So Barbara moves here and prepares covering fire. Torian makes their way all the way down to him with just one action, leaving one action still available.
I would like to jump down and land on top of the gas mask man
Alright.
in order to possibly crush him.
Hey, it worked once, if not permanently.
Were you just going for covering fire, or did you want to target and kill a specific one of his grunts?
I guess the one closest would be a good start, but really, I just want to start killing as many as possible so that.
Do you have any dice that
Torian.
would benefit with this roll?
Do I have any?
Alright,
Abilities? you
Yeah,
mean?
any abilities, sorry.
I have plenty of dice. Well, I have. Oh wait, shit! I don't have a gun. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get down and dirty with you.
You
then.
don't have a gun. You don't have a gun. That's right. You never bought a gun. Alright, so you're gonna jump down with your next action?
You know
Barbara?
what I could do?
What?
I could use like my grappling hand to like yank a gun out of somebody's hand.
You could do that as your last action. Alright. Do you have any skills that would benefit that?
I have a grappling arm, and marksmanship.
Marksmanship will
She's
help
that
that.
bitch. She's that bitch. She gets what she wants.
Yeah, Rui.
Really.
Let me see what else I have. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Beep.
Yeah, grappling hook. Gunmanship. I don't know, martial arts, because I'm technically using a hand.
I will say you can either have gunmanship or martial arts apply, not both.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
So
Had to try. Had to try.
only one skill is affecting this.
Well, does grapple arm count?
Grapple arm doesn't add a die, it's what's giving you the ability in the first place.
Okay, okay. So I guess
You get
one die, and I will
successes.
I was gonna say spend 2 stars, but then the DM interrupted me.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. I thought you ran out. Alright, hang on.
Not even
I'll spend
close.
those 2 stars. They failed. So still
Fuck.
5 successes. But you know what 5 successes is? 5 successes is already a crit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And so because of that, I'm gonna say it doesn't cost you your action and you can still open fire on the enemies below.
Oh,
So you're gonna shoot the
What?
same guy you took the gun from?
why would I shoot the unarmed guy? No,
Fair
I'm gonna
point.
shoot the armed guys.
You have unarmed skill, which adds to it. Are you gonna spend any star points?
Yeah, one more.
One more? Alright.
Yep.
You get 4 successes on your attack.
Brah.
So you pull out the gun and you open fire on the enemies below, and you successfully hang on. Kill one. Nice.
Nice.
Barbara is now letting her frustration of the day.
Also, let me give you the stats of your gun. It's an automatic weapon, so it shot off 8 rounds with its first shot. Hang on. I'm just setting up the gun. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. This is what your gun looks like. It should be updating into the UI right now. You just fired off 8 of your 10 shots with your first burst, completely decimating that guy in armor.
Wiping out 10%?
What?
That's what decimate means.
You wiped out 10% of that man's body, yes.
Damn it.
Enough to kill a man.
100. Oh, okay. It was the vital 10%.
But yeah, and Torian, as you go leaping down to like attack him, as soon as you're within range, he quickly spins around and leans, like he just like looks at you and you stop midair. You're the
Torian, it's your worst nightmare.
you're the one.
The
You're
only.
the reason why. You're the
Classic.
So-
Classic gas mask can't fight me without his precious gravity gun.
You're the reason I died.
Yes, and I'm the reason he'll die again.
Well,
This is
Like,
like the one character that I actively aggro towards.
this time I'm more prepared for you. You realize he's not holding anything in his hand as he lifts his hand, and you see a little hole open in his palm, and a purple light start to shine.
Death.
Meanwhile, we cut to, meanwhile, as you guys are doing that, all of the cyborgs are gonna run out and start to, open fire, not on the gas mask guy and his people, but on the splicers.
Yep.
God damn it. Sorry, I'm just trying to move everybody. Dude, I hate how sometimes I use the highlight tool, grab a thing, go to move it, and it leaves the thing I highlighted and moves the outline instead. So, immediately, as soon as the fighting breaks out, because they're catching them off guard, they kill 3 of the splicers.
No.
Some of them start to run for cover. God fucking please. And some of them reveal that they are in cover and begin opening fire. Out of windows and other places.
This is pretty epic.
Dude, oh my fucking god. Shit's driving me insane, the little... Copy? Go to this layer. Paste. There we go. As it turns out, there was a bunch of them. And they start to retaliate by opening fire on the cyborgs, and they're able to kill one of them. And now we are going to be entering the official second round of this fucking fight going on. So Torian, you had your turn interrupted and action stopped by his whatever he did to stop you midair. The Rhino guy, realizing the fighting going on, he's gonna try and immediately charge forward to the gas mask guy's crew while carrying Hopper. Gas mask guy is going to try and fire whatever blast that he can at you, Torian, and you are currently unable to move.
Can I try and save Torian?
Yes, how do you want to do that?
I want to shoot at the gas mask man.
You're gonna shoot gas mask guy? Alright. Anything else? You have 2 actions. And also Torian, you have 2, so all of you work out what you're doing.
Oh.
Shoot him again? Maybe?
So you're gonna try and do 2 attacks?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, it is worth noting, his bodyguards are now opening fire on you, so if you don't dedicate an action to defense, they just freely hit you.
Okay, I will then dedicate 1 action to defense, but the first thing I'm gonna do is open fire on gas mask man.
Alright, defense in the form of dodge, I guess?
Yes.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Torian?
Well, what can Torian do?
That is a good point. So,
I feel like it all depends on whether or not I succeed. Unless you have a long range thing.
I do have a gun.
Oh, well, that's that could work.
I'm just almost certain that this guy is going to disable it. Like,
You can't
as soon as I
possibly
try to
do
use
So,
hold you and disable your gun at the same time, could he? I mean, could he?
I. W- hmm. That's true. Just to figure out how this guy works now, would it be possible to, I guess, hmm, would it be possible to try to shoot gas mask in the face, and then if that doesn't work, use my electrical discharge attack?
Yes, because you have 2 actions.
Okay.
What are you rolling first? Barbara's shoot, Barbara's dodge, Torian's shoot, or Torian's discharge? That sounds inappropriate.
I think Barbara's
discharge.
stuff.
What?
I think Barbara, do you want to do your stuff first?
Maybe to throw him off, maybe we should do like your shoot first, then my shoot first, then your discharge, then my dodge.
We could do as a team action shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In which case, so the way a team action works is you're both going to do for a team attack. I'm going to roll for both of you as a singular like team roll, and treat it like it's. How do I want to put that? You basically both attack at the same time for the purpose of determining how much damage you deal to him. If that I feel like I'm not explaining that good. I'll just roll and they're happening simultaneously. Torian, do you have any gunshot skills?
I believe I have firearm proficiency now.
You have firearm proficiency, anything else?
Just making sure. Firearms training. Yep.
Alright, and are you spending any star points?
I will spend 1 star point.
To get an extra die, alright. You got 4 successes with 1 dice break, bringing it down to 3 successes. Do you want to words? Do you want to spend a star point to get rid of your 1 crashing failure? And either you or Barbara can do that since you're team actioning.
Sorry, what was the question?
Torian got 4 successes with 1 dice break, turning it into 3 successes. But for a star point, you can get that lost one back.
I'll spend a star point.
Alright.
For him.
So that's 4 successes for Torian. And now I'm gonna roll for Barbara. You have firearms training, right?
Yep.
So you're rolling 6 dice. Are you spending any star points?
Nah, I'll start with the 6.
You got 3 successes with 1 dice break. Do you want to spend the star point to remove the dice break?
Sure.
So that means that between the two of you, you got a 4 and a 3, which means a level 7 success between your simultaneous shooting. Barbara, you get 2 more shots off on your... Or actually, I should roll to make sure it's 2. You fire off your last 2 shots from your thing before the energy runs out, and as does Torian fire off 1 shot. So your gun now needs to have its cooldown feature activated. So
what happens if it overheats?
If it overheats, it will not let you over. It cannot. It just won't be able. It can't shoot anymore. Safety features stop that. You would have to directly go into it and deactivate its safety features. In which case you would risk having it blow up. Yes, like a grenade. Did Hopper fall asleep? Or Doodle?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounded like you snored for a moment there.
No, I have respiratory issues.
Oh, sorry?
You're fine. Sorry.
So you both unload on him, and he, like I said, he was charging an attack that he was getting ready to fire, but he winces away, and Torian, you fall on the ground freed with 1 action still available. And he's like holding himself. And as you drop down, the Rhino is charging by, carrying Hopper to the back lines.
Oh, I thought he was charging towards the...
Nope.
Shit.
The thing is, whoever gets back there first is the winner. So he's trying to win.
You have one more action, Torian. Do you want to use it for anything? As he's running?
Hmm.
Do you have like a magnet? Probably not.
Hmm.
You have a tongue.
Hot.
Orange
So
just snatches people.
you could just grab him while he's in your zone, or you could, if you use your tongue ability, grab him while he's in one of the neighboring zones. So you can grab him at any point in his trip past you.
Wait, at what point? Where is he?
He is running from the square above the one where Torian is to the stage, or the stage above the Torian to the stage below Torian. Like, this is what he's doing during the 6 seconds of this turn.
Oh.
And is gas mask like,
Gas
Still-
Mask is still alive, but they dropped you.
okay? I'm almost. Okay, I think I'm gonna. I guess probably I'll use. Thinking about it, I think I'll probably use Rocket Booster for one free movement. To go down to the Rhino zone.
All right, so you're gonna go down a zone with the Rhino,
Yeah,
and then with your last action, what do you do?
try to grab. Try to grab Hopper from the Rhino.
All right, so let me do a grapple. Are you gonna use your tongue to help?
I'll use my tongue to help.
And you have a large size, which helps. Do you spend any star points?
I'll spend 1 star point.
I will also spend 1 star point.
This is not a team action anymore, so you cannot aid them with a star point.
I tried.
Appreciate the help.
You got 4 successes with 1 dice break. Do you want to spend, or that brings it down to 3. I didn't, oh wait, I'm going to let you buy more star points real quick, because I realized I forgot to say that this is a level 4 challenge. Oh, no, wait. You would only need to spend 1 to get rid of the thing.
Ryan.
Do you want to spend 1 to get rid of the thing and pass?
I'll spend 1 to get. Yeah.
So, as he runs down and you run down with him, he throws Hopper down and he's like, here's the girl, or here's the android. Attack the cyborgs for our side. And then your tongue extends out and grabs Hopper, and the guy looks and goes to scramble to grab her. And then they're just like, they look at the Rhino guy. Not until we have the girl, or not until the android is secure, one of them says. And he, lets out an angry roar and looks at you. So now he's got his heart set on attacking you in order to get the guys in purple helping his friends. Or the guys in black, really, but I'm using them as purple dots. And now, gunfire continues between the different factions. This guy goes down before he can move. And then on the second floor, this guy went down. And that's the results of this turn of their firefight. And now it's your guys' 2 actions again.
God, how do we wake up Hopper?
You don't know.
Do we know where Max and Seth are?
You do not know.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Max and Seth, that you aren't part of this fight. It was, if you had passed the willpower check earlier, things would have gone differently.
Well, we were trying.
Yeah. It was a intentionally very high check because that is a boss tier character you were talking to.
Also,
Okay.
Max is trying to be more diplomatic this time around. Now, when Max wakes up, he knows that there's no diplomacy.
He's like, okay, time for violence.
Is it possible that I can
Oh.
ask Barbara to ask Trampy, who I assume is still following with us, to see if Trampy can look for Max and Seth and
I think
try to get them
Trampy.
back on their.
I think that will have to wait until after the fight because I think Trampy's still underground, probably still following us somehow. But
Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry.
but-
I know I know when Trampy's gonna get involved.
oh, good.
Okay.
All right. Has my gun cooled down by now, or do I
You
need
have to
take a
spend an
separate
action. Yeah, it takes an action to cool the gun. So you're gonna use one of your actions to do that?
Yep.
Alright, and then what?
And then I'm going to pop out and give covering fire to Hopper and Torian again.
Alright.
I go up here, Torian.
Now,
As
are you doing
I go-
covering fire, or are you doing shoot to kill fire?
Well, I'm going to shoot to kill, obviously.
Covering fire is a separate thing, where you use a round of shooting, rather than killing enemies, to make the enemies have a disadvantage on all their actions.
Okay.
What? So you're saying if I fire my gun at the enemies, they will not die? If I'm just
You
like,
can choose to focus fire on a guy and try to kill that guy, or you can choose to create a covering fire that suppresses enemy actions and draws their attention away from other targets, giving them disadvantage on all actions.
yeah, that.
Okay, you're gonna do covering
suppressing
fire.
then. Covering fire.
Alright. Your burst
if I can-
fire shoots off 2 shots.
But if there are any fatalities, I'm totally okay with that.
It
Okay.
depends on how good your roll is on your covering fire, because you're not aiming
1 star.
specific. You want to add 1 star? Okay. I was gonna say, any amount of success you get applies disadvantage to the enemies, but if you get a crit success, meaning 5 or more successes, then it's going to also kill one of them. You got 3 successes, which is enough to very much suppress them with 3 points of suppression, but not kill any. It would have been 2 if you hadn't spent the star, so the star did in fact improve it. Torian, what are you doing?
Boing.
I think Torian would like to use the rock booster to, if they can, to just get up onto the ledge that Barbara's on.
Using rocket booster and 1 action, you can do that.
Okay. And then I would like to use my last action to use my arm cannon to shoot gas mask from the ledge.
Alright. Let me roll.
Oh, actually,
What's up?
would it be possible if I could just get up onto the ledge opposite Barbara so that way he can't focus on
Okay.
the both of us at the same time?
Alright. That will put you right next to a splicer.
Up top?
Yeah.
Wait, are there splicers
That-
up here?
Right
Where?
here. That green dot there is a splicer.
I thought that green dot was Torian.
No, the dark green is Torian.
Wait, I thought you were coming up to us.
What?
To me.
They were thinking of going to the other side instead, and that's what I was saying, is they'd be next to a splicer if they went there.
Is that what you're doing, Torian?
You know what? Now that you mentioned the splicer there, I'll stay on the ledge with Barbara.
Alright.
Yeah.
On your dodge to avoid getting grabbed, you rolled incredibly well.
Yeah. No.
And on your attack on the gas mask guy,
Why is Torian still on that side?
what do you mean?
Stream delay?
He's on your
There
side.
we go.
Oh, okay, yeah, stream delay.
God damn. Okay, the stream is way worse than I thought then.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
stream delay. On your shot, you got 3 successes with 1 dice break, bringing it down to just, or with 2 dice breaks, I mean, bringing it down to just 1 success, which is not enough to hit him. If you spend both your star points, though, you will hit him.
That would bring me down to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. You fire your arm blast at him, and he. I won't let you get away with her again. And he raises up his hand, pointing it towards you, and you see that blue light appear again, as he's preparing to attack, going into the next round. Meanwhile, the Rhino character, he was running at you, but stopped for a moment due to the suppressing fire, and then, as he reared back, Trampy's gonna dive out of the grating below and start to fight the Rhino.
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Some splicer on splicer action.
So now Trampy is up there fighting him. Or down there fighting him.
Why are you defending them? I don't know what that means.
That exact interaction happens and you get a star point.
Yay! I'm a writer.
Perfect.
So we enter the next round of the combat, and as we do, the gas mask guys can be like, unload on the frog! And so, Torian, you're being attacked by 9 people. That means it's going to be a level 18 challenge to not get shot.
Tori, no!
Run.
Run for your life!
Hop. With all your might.
Because these guys are all
Okay.
higher trained goons. And they're all focusing fire on you.
Okay, so it sounds like I need to run.
Sounds like it.
This.
That's just about the size
Okay.
of it, yeah.
Alright, so I think I'll use a movement to go left and a rocket to go up. Before I do that, though, I'd like to do something that might not work, but I think would be silly and great if it did work.
Also, I should say it's as high as 18 difficulty. Because not every single one of them shoots well when goons attack. I should throw that out. It's 18 at its worst. You don't know exactly how bad it will be, though.
Okay,
Just wanted to specify that.
alright.
You know.
If you'll allow me before I move, could I use my tongue to grab the splicer across from me and kind of try to not pull him towards me, but just kind of pull him down in such a way that he falls over the edge and lands on top of Gas Mask?
That's not gas mask. Oh, I see.
Yes, as one of your actions, you can do that. It'll be a level 3 difficulty. But you still
Okay,
also need to
this
do
is-
a dodge on top of all that to avoid getting shot up.
Okay, well, I think I'm doing that in order to just kind of throw Gas Mask off of whatever he's charging.
Okay. So you're gonna spend one
And then-
action on that. And what's the other
And then after that, using the movement and rocket to go left and up on the catwalk just to get away from.
one? Alright. You successfully pull the splicer down on top of him, interrupting what he's charging.
Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. I honestly thought for sure you were pressing your luck.
You move to dodge, you get a bonus from your jumping and a bonus from your rocket booster. You needed 12 successes.
Oh, fuck.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a dice break. So that means 12 minus 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4.
7.
Yeah, 7. 7 of the attacks are gonna land on you. The first 3... Oh no, you don't have your bubble shield up. The first 1 of the 7 takes out your personal shield. And, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... There's the aftermath. They completely took out your stamina meter and 2 points of your self-repairing armor. And as they unload on you, you sort of like recoil forward and drop Hopper on the ground near you, and it will take an action to pick her back up.
Oh.
As the enemy's next turn begins, though, they're going to start using a concentrated laser to basically cut down the corner of railing you are on and make you fall. One of them's going to whip out from all the weapon crates they brought a concentrated laser that will make you fall.
Damn it.
And Gas Mask Guy's going to go, fuck the nuance! And he's just going to aim his hand straight in the air, and you see a ball start to form in his grasp, a ball of energy.
Oh no, he's releasing his Gatling gun!
It's over 9,000!
What?
So, a bunch of the enemies are trying to cut down the railing you guys are on. The splay. Oh, I forgot to, hang on, let me quickly
What about my
apply.
turn?
Yeah, what about Barbara?
Well, this was when, wait. Oh, we didn't establish what you were doing, did we? Shit, I'm sorry.
No, we only did Torian.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, what are you doing, Barbara? That's my bad.
Oh,
I
think of
didn't
all
even-
the retconning I could do.
Huh?
That was
Well,
my
since
bad.
Torian is not going to run, and dropped Hopper, I'm going to pick up Hopper.
And?
That's my movement, or that's my
First action. What do you do with your second?
And I'm going to fuck, I pointed at the screen thinking you could see what I was talking about. I'm gonna move to the left outer
Catwalk
rail?
area? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes. I'm just gonna go. Forget about him, Torian, run!
So, you grab Hopper and start to run. Okay, so that's gonna change things. One of them, instead of pulling out a laser to collapse the catwalk, is gonna pull out a grappling gun from their
What? You
crates
can't
of
have that.
supplies to try and grab her and pull her.
Oh no, Barbara, you have to do grapple challenge now.
We're gonna have like a grappling arm wrestle.
And the other guy
Yeah.
is still yelling the fuck the nuance thing and aiming up in the air. What are you two gonna do with your 2 actions?
Make fun of his stupid catchphrase.
Hmm.
Oh, also, new round begins. Self-repairing armor heals 1. Stamina regenerates 1. You will have to go around without getting shot for the shield to come back.
Okay, so shoot, so it sounds like leave the fight is the smartest thing that we can do right now.
Theoretically.
Oh shit!
What?
But Trampy,
I just remembered Trampy.
Yeah, Trampy's now down there amongst the enemy.
can I grapple Trampy and like bring him up with us?
With your tongue? Yes, you could try that.
Torian, you brave
That'll be
son
a
of
level
bitch.
4 challenge because he's a heavy bitch.
Like, I like to imagine that Trampy and the Rhino dude are having a rap battle.
So you're gonna try and grapple him as 1 action. What would you do after that? Run away with him?
A grap battle?
After that, use second action to put up shield and free action to run to where Barbara is.
All right, yeah, your booster action.
The boost.
And
the booster,
Barbara, what
yeah.
is your plan?
I'm going to try to wake up Hopper.
You start examining her. I'll do a mechanical engineering check for that real fast.
Oh yeah,
You have skill, dedicated point to that, right?
that's right.
2 successes. You're pretty sure her like energy core has something wrong with it. To wake her, you would either need to wait for her to naturally wake up on her own, or kickstart her with a power source.
Wait, a power source?
Yep. Basically, wire something
pull out the
electrical to
energy
her core.
Biological, you said?
What? No, you just have to like connect something to her energy core, well, with a mechanical check.
I take out the energy core of the rifle.
You're gonna try and jumpstart her with that. All right, that'll be another mechanical engineering check.
What's the difficulty?
It is going to be difficulty 4.
Then I want to add a star to it.
You got 6 successes. So you start to undo the so nobody stopped the grappling hook. Torian, you fail at your grapple check. Does that change your second or third action?
Off rack.
You do not grab Trampy. Do you still just throw up your bubble shield and run back?
I think I want to go down or jump down to where Trampy is and put up my shield or rocket.
Okay,
down.
so you use your
Trampy's
rocket
put-
to get to Trampy.
Yeah, and use a shield to protect
Yeah.
both of us.
I don't know if you can do that in one.
No,
I hope
he
you
can do
can.
that.
Oh, good. But don't listen to me then.
I'll make this more difficult than it is.
So-
Max will give you.
You die. So you take Barbara. You get down. You're quickly like ripping ripping open the case of the gun. You extend out the cooling part, and you take some like loose wire. You look around. You grab and trying to figure out what you're gonna do. You literally just pull some wiring from your robot hand to use momentarily to connect to the core. You look at Hopper for a second, being like, how do I get into her core? How do I get into her core? And you hit some spots on her arm that force her hand to transform into its gun mode, exposing parts that you can connect up to. Meanwhile, Torian
Mama like.
leaps down next to Trampy, who's like, the rhino's about to throw a punch at him, and then the bubble shield goes up. But of course, the bubble shield doesn't block physical attacks, so the punch still hits Trampy. But you're protecting him from potential energy blasts.
Yeah, for the 9 plus people with guns
Yeah.
is more of a double for.
And then you connect up to Hopper, Barbara, and like you're like, come on, and you pull the trigger of the gun, and it fires out all of its energy, completely emptying its clip, but not shooting. And you see Hopper's like eyes start to like click back on, and Hopper, you're just starting to gain consciousness again after what happened. Your personal shield is currently not operational, and you have lost your rested ability or feature, your well charged feature. And just as you
I gave her an espresso shot.
Just as you like come into your consciousness, something grabs your ankle and you're yanked away by the grapple gun guy.
No! Wait, aren't I still holding onto her?
You had to set her down while you were doing the using both your hands to perform the procedure. So you get yanked down, and the guy, he like grabs a hold of you. Shit, the android's awake. And also, if you'll recall, somebody was holding up their hand and charging something. A flash of light blinks out. Barbara, your hand starts shaking uncontrollably and then goes limp. Torian, you black out for a moment. Hopper, you would come to just long enough to see gas mask guy laying on his back, hand up, before you black out again. All the cyborgs start to like fall down, holding parts of their body, shaking violently. The splicers are like, yeah, yeah, and they all start to like go down to the guys in armor. And the gas mask guy gets up, he's like, let's get the fuck out of here. Leave the crates for them. And then Trampy like looks over at Torian and between Torian and Hopper, and he's gonna scoop Torian and dive back into the gratings, like dragging him down. Has a group of the purple guys are surrounding, getting ready to attack. So Trampy, in a fit of panic, picks Torian to be the one he saves, and you all watch as the unconscious Hopper gets dragged down into the sewer tunnels. Barbara, there's another round. What?
Wait, I'm confused. Didn't Trampy
I'm really confused.
You said
Yeah.
Trampy grabs Torian down to the pipings. That's sewer tunnels, or?
Yeah,
Because
sorry.
you said never seen
Did I
Are
say
you
Hopper.
something?
confusing
So-
Hopper with Trampy? Who goes down into
Trampy
the sewer?
saves Trampy saves Torian by bringing them into the air grating below, while the gas mask guy and allies are picking up Hopper and bringing her down to the metro near to the south.
Okay.
Barbara, your robotic arm is malfunctioning. You're the only one here who can act right now. You have 2 actions. What do you do? Just getting down to street level is gonna take you 2 of your actions.
Are you saying Hopper went from
Conscious to unconscious. The thing that the gas
no,
mask
no,
guy...
you're saying Hopper passed 2 barrier transition points within 1 turn?
They grapple gunned her and yanked her down to them.
Wait, so their grapple gun worked during the EMP?
The EMP went off after the grapple gun. He grappled Hopper, yanked her over, and then an EMP went off, deactivating all technology around. Gas Mask Guy and his allies are trying to retreat down into the metro to the south, and all of the splicers are running down to grab Gas Mask Guy's weaponry. Which, hang on, let me reflect some of that movement real fast. That just will have happened. The cyborgs are retreating. The ones who physically can are retreating because they realize that their cybernetics aren't working anymore.
I'm going to jump down on top of the nearest gas mask hench goon.
So you run over, jump down on top of them. God damn it. Oh, I just realized I forgot to give you something earlier. You got a kill off earlier.
What does that mean?
You should have an adrenaline point.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Your new adrenaline power.
Which means I can...
Get a bonus die on an attack action.
Okay.
So, you jump down on top of one of their guys.
Yes.
Oops.
try to beat him in the skull with my limp but still very blunt metal arm.
Holding it with your other arm, you come down and swing it down. I'm gonna give you a free attack because I think it makes sense that you could turn the jumping down into an attack without spending an extra action.
That's right.
You have a martial arts bonus. Are you spending any star points on the attack? It's a
One.
level 2 difficulty to hurt him. 1 point.
Yep. 1 star.
You drop down and you fucking punk knock the guy unconscious. So, I'm going to put a single line through him because he's just unconscious. And the gas mask guy looks at you, he's like, you! He looks over to the splicers, or no, he looks at you, he's like, you're one of the ones who helped them, you're one of the ones who had the hand in me getting killed!
I don't know, you're looking very healthy for a dead guy.
You're lucky my cybernetics are off. He looks over to the, splicer. Why don't you take care of him with the new weaponry? Fuck, it's not working. And then they look over and it's like, you're a splicer, or you're a cyborg too? You know, like, disgusted at him. He's like,
I take off,
I'm a
I
cyborg!
take off my glasses.
But he looks at the gas mask guy, he's like, you're a let me rephrase that. The splicer next to gas mask guy looks at him and says, you're a cyborg? And then, gas mask guy goes, I'm a cyborg and a splicer. Now he's the one who is siding with the people you're fighting. And gas mask guy is gonna start trying to shamble away. And you said you're gonna take off your glasses?
Yes. You know, he's not going to let either factions live.
Real quick. Like, you're saying that to the splicer?
Yes. Too many witnesses, you know.
I'm a man of my word. I have no reason to kill all of you. And with that, I'm gonna do a charm check from you, Barbara. First of all, let's roll to see if this person is sexually attracted to you. They are not.
Not even to my beautiful, beautiful eyes.
Well, you're getting +1 from being a splicer, and also a disadvantage from being a cyborg.
Well, I wanted to, I was going to add a star.
How many? Alright. How many do you want to add?
Well, would this be persuasion or being turned on, or...
Persuasion.
Okay, the 2 stars for persuasion.
Rolling to see if they're attracted to you isn't like a skill check roll. I roll a die to see if they are into women.
Okay.
Okay. You spent how many? 1?
2.
2?
God damn. It's a skill check that seems to make someone horny.
No, this is for the persuasion.
Yeah, to make them not trust gas mask guy.
Fair.
You needed at least 3 successes. You got 4 with 2 dice breaks. So by spending 1 star point, you can start to convince this guy that maybe he can't trust gas mask.
Absolutely.
He looks over to the gas mask guy. It's like, why should we trust you? Trust me, don't. All that matters is I got what I wanted. And as he's walking away, he's got. Oh yeah, no, sorry. He's just walking. He's like, I got what I wanted. And the splicer is looking between you and him, conflicted about what he wants to do. And he's just like, none of these weapons work. As he throws his gun down. The rhino looking over, he's like, they're leaving the crates for us. Stop the one in the gas mask. I want to talk with this man more. I really wish you weren't saying that.
As they're talking, can I like reach into my arm and try to pull out like manually force my metal sword out?
Has a action, yes, with a mechanical check of difficulty 1.
Yeah.
So you just need to not roll dog shit.
Wait, why do I have 3 stars? Shouldn't I have 4?
You got
Yeah,
rid of the 1 earlier to
Oh, okay.
pass the persuasion.
If you say so.
You got 3 successes, one of them was a burst, and 1 dice break, so that brings you down to 2, which is enough to force your sword out. And we're now, that's the first action you do in the next round. What do you want to do as your next action? Do note that running down is your second action, and your turn will be done.
Well, yeah, that's... Actually, you know what? I cut the unconscious guy in the jugular. For
Alright,
good measure.
you finish him off. And that gives you another adrenaline.
Whoa.
Although, actually, you would have gotten an adrenaline just for knocking him out. But I'll give you another one for finishing him off, bringing you to 3.
3 extra die on my next turn.
Yeah, 3 dice to use on an attack. As the next round begins, though, the guys carrying Hopper retreat further out, and they are exiting into the metro system's airlock system. Has gas mask guy tells them you all go ahead. I'll deal with them. And with that, Rhino guy charges into him, slams him into the stomach, and pins him onto the wall. Fuck. Do you know how expensive this body is? And, we enter the next round. You have 2 actions. What do you do?
I'm going to run after Hopper.
Alright. You spend 1 action running down here into the zone where Gas Mask Guy is and Hopper was. And there's the airlock door, cycling. You can't go into the airlock until they've left the airlock.
I can try to stop the airlock procedure by cutting the door open. That's got to be like a failsafe, right?
All right.
To prevent quarantine breaks.
Did you draw your energy sword or your regular?
Well, the energy sword wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So the regular one will just have to do.
To cut through this reinforced door with your metal blade, I am going to call that a level 9 challenge.
Oh, fuck.
Now,
on,
by
Barbara.
default, you roll 6 dice on this. Do you want to spend star points?
Yes, the rest of them. And just hope my charm and wit will get
And
me
I'll tell
through
you
the
what,
rest of the night.
your adrenaline can attribute to this as well.
Woo!
Do you want to spend the adrenaline?
Yeah.
Let's go, Barbara. You can do it. I
3
believe in you.
3 of your dice were bursts, and 1 of them was a break. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes with 1 dice break. You stab your sword into the metal and stab it, but you can't get into it. And especially because you're not even using your sword like normal, you're holding your metal arm with your other one and swinging it against the wall.
Hopper!
And as you're trying to bust down that door, the cyborgs retreat, and one of the splicers walk up, and they're like, "You're coming with us. Your friends told us about you." And you turn around and you see a man with spiked hair, porcupine needles for hair, stood there.
Help me get this door open!
He goes over and's like, "They went through and did something to the controls. They sealed the door. We'll need a tech expert to work on it to get it open." But they're probably already going out the other side and moving away. We won't catch them on foot. But this tunnel doesn't lead anywhere, so they can't come out. And, that is where we end this week's session of Shadow Space.
Oh.
I'm
Damn.
sorry, Max and Veneer.
Sorry. A big part of it came down to failing that check against the psychic attack.
I know which that
Pretty
was a loss.
fucking steep.
The group is fucking pretty separated. You know, Max and Seth have fallen unconscious. Torian was pulled away by, Trampy. And you're with the Splicers now, Barbara, and Hopper has been kidnapped.
Oh no.
I wonder what they're doing with them. I've been like wondering what's going on with that.
Dun dun dun.
I hope everybody enjoyed this episode and looks forward to the next one to come.
I also hope everybody enjoyed it as well.
I did. Even though we didn't do much, I did enjoy it.
I
Yeah.
enjoy Veneer yelling.
I apologize. You guys will have a lot more actions within the next couple sessions, I'm sure.
I do apologize if the yelling got a little too much.
Oh, it was
I
very good. Getting very
No,
impassioned as a
it's
character. Seth hates
It's-
racists.
Yeah.
It's
Who
It's a-
doesn't?
it's a very good
But
character
also-
trait.
Don't answer that.
Here's the thing, he may not like splicers. Yeah, he's very protective over Hopper. He doesn't like splicers, but he doesn't like races.
What?
You are a splicer.
Here's the thing, he doesn't like
Himself.
certain type of splicers.
He doesn't like
It's
He doesn't like
complicated.
himself.
He doesn't like, you know, superiority. The people who try and think one group's superior. You don't like
Yeah.
racists. You don't like racist splicers.
Yeah, and then if they're way too primal for his taste as well, like
Yeah.
really too primal, like he's like, no, that's weird.
I think this session went quite well.
Yes.
So, like when Max and Seth wake up, those are two fathers ready to murder.
I think it's weird referring to Seth as a father to Hopper, considering
What do you mean?
context.
Listen, you want me to say father and daddy? That's really weird too.
No!
What's that Thanksgiving meme of like the girl that says, "Hey, Daddy, can you pass the butter?" And it's both the father and the boyfriend that reach for the butter.
No! I hate it here. There is one meme that I can describe the whole thing that I've been seeing recently that made me laugh so hard from a friend of mine.
I just want Seth holding a picture of bacon.
I will eventually draw that, but let me see if I can find the one meme that my friend showed me. It's the fucking one that I keep seeing everywhere. Like, I was seeing it a little bit everywhere today on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
That was so fucking funny. It's bad, but I thought it was funny.
I've
I've been seeing a bunch of people fucking memeing that.
Oh Jesus! Hang on. Let me show the thing.
That's definitely Seth, the angry one,
Oh,
Seth.
wrong one.
I don't know who that guy be. The one that's like, he's so bad.
Kind of terrifying. The guy on the left. But yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode of. I just turned off the audio of the players by mistake. You guys, I turned it back on. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode
I
of
hope you
Shadow
guys
Space
enjoyed this
Broken
episode
Triangle.
of Shadow Space.
Yes. And Cars will be appearing in a moment, and be sure to come back the week after next for more. Love all you very, very
Okay.
much, and ta-ta for now!
Goodbye!
Bye.
Oh.